Hi, how's it going? I have questions about. I'm pretty sure I know the answer, but critting,
Hmm.
and then having like extra elemental effects that go off. So let's say I have, I don't know, a sword that does 2d6 psychic in addition to the regular damage.
Yes,
Does that, let's say I crit.
those dice will double.
Every die that is related to that attack is doubled.
Hmm.
Mhm,
That's why when I do it when I'm smiting, my smite is also doubled because it's
mhm.
anything related to that attack roll.
That's why when you
And
watch a rogue crit, you're like, okay, here's every d6 of the table. It's
Very
yes,
nice.
so all double, which is
Never gets old.
awesome, awesome, awesome. Speaking of awesome, we're live. We did it.
Oh, did we hit our goal last time?
We did.
We,
We
But
It
we
seemed that
did.
we didn't.
changed up our goal to $2,200 now. So
Gotcha. Makes
oh,
sense.
While
that's
while
such a
we took
dick
the hit to
move when you're
charity.
raising money for charity. Just when you hit your goal, you just raise the goal a little higher.
right,
God, who
it's
would
like,
Yeah.
come
do
on, can
that?
we not just
What
be
sort
successful?
of asshole?
But
Speaking of,
yes,
Extra Life is coming up.
oh yeah. So we're back. Hello for all of you. Just Critic truly absurd with sneak attack and smite. Yeah, no, that's a whole nother level of like I need all the dice. You mean a lot? No, I need all the dice.
That's when
Um,
Roll20 is super helpful.
yes.
Mhm.
Although I
Or
think when you
Owlbear.
when you did your attack last time, I remember you like punching the number and hitting roll, and I watched it like just glitch for a second as I was trying to process like something like 15d8 dice or not some insanity. It was pretty awesome. Uh, we're back. We're playing some more Veil Breakers, and we're doing it for charity. So, for those of you who have been with us before, you know the drill, but sometimes new people show up too, right? Current goal is $2,200 for Doctors Without Borders. Every time somebody donates, we also add to the advantage pool, which that's a weird looking number, but that's a 17. So the group has 17 advantage points
Ooh.
to use from the Mad Lad last time, who was donating $5 every 17 minutes or whatever it was, which was
Thank you, Lewis.
that was quite hilarious. But
It was a
um,
group effort, and I love you all for it. Yes.
yes, nothing like shattering my sanity in the midst of a very dramatic scene. It was very good though.
Yeah,
But
I couldn't get a word in edgewise, but
hell yeah, grip it and rip it, baby. Speaking of dramatic
Sorry, it's cherry
scenes,
coke.
we left our players or our characters rather, our Neverwinter Knights, in an arena in the third layer of hell in a duel between Odette and her rival Chantel. Chantel, of course, being a powerful warlock for Mammon, the patron or entity of greed, want, and desire. This duel is kind of a duel of the fates, if you will, if such a thing were to exist. I think nobody's ever said that line before, so I'm going to copyright that.
That would be a
Um,
cool song.
it would be a cool song. I'll talk to. I think John Williams could pull it off. I'll give him a call. But Odette's mentor, good old Kozan Azulana here, has been was thought to be dead for a very long time, killed by Chantel. But it turns out it was so much worse. Chantel, in a just bitter jealousy, killed Azulana, but trapped his soul in a music box with a soul steal spell, and has been just simply using that to steal his powers, knowledge, abilities, and all sorts of other like useful things from him, and just to exploit that over the years. Odette eventually found out about this, tried to make it right, challenged Chantel to a duel, and Mammon said, "I accept." And the rest of the party was pulled down into hell because, hey, Chantel is Mammon's property, and if you want to mess with his stuff, he's happy to let you play with his toys under his supervision, of course. So that's where we left off, as the characters are just kind of in a bit of a fight to see what happens next. If if Odette wins, Mammon has said he'll release the soul of Odette's mentor and give everyone safe passage back home. But if Odette and the group lose this, Odette is going to stay here and work for Mammon, and the rest of the group, he said he'd give them a sporty chance to get out, but there's no guarantees. So the only other thing with that is the
We
lords of the
can't hit
third.
her, which is annoying.
Lords of the Third Layer of Hell are just chilling out watching this as arbiters. They're not going to get involved unless they are attacked, at which point they're going to say, hey, I'm involved now.
Please don't get them involved.
Oh, please don't get them involved. And the only other rule is that only Chantel and Odette can attack each other. And you might be wondering, why are these little shadow dancers here? Well, if they all die too, that also ends the fight and counts as a loss for Odette. As far as every other little devil on the screen, they're welcome to jump in whenever they want. Mammon likes crowd participation, and so do we. Hashtag donate. So that's kind of where we left the fight. Now, what's going through people's heads right now as they kind of work our way back into this combat? There's going to be a combat action, and we'll start with Valen at the top of the order. But like, what's going through people's heads in the last 15 seconds of just hellish insanity that's occurred?
Just trying to keep the lemmings alive. Just, would you all get under the bridge, please? Just herding cats.
I had a plan. That plan has already been blown to hell. Now we're just playing it by ear.
Okay.
Because for some reason, the devils like to keep attacking me.
You have Misty Step still?
I've never had Misty Step.
What?
Maybe I used to before I respect as pure warlock. Actually, now that I think about it.
I thought you did once upon a time.
Did you get back that cloak that let you turn into a bat?
Wait, I lied. I totally have Misty Step.
You
Did
can do
not
whatever.
look at your spell sheet? Did you know?
You
I
can
think I
do
wasn't
whatever you
using Misty
want.
Step because I've got a dancer with me. And I'm like, well, I can't take the dancer with me.
And to be fair, like, if one of them dies, whatever, it's probably fine.
Well, wait. let's
We never
do.
established if one of the shadow dancers dies, if it means the real dancer up topside dies.
That's true. That was never answered.
You have so many hostages. Let's be fair. I mean,
what's going through Itzel's head at the moment?
She's really bad that she's not allowed to hit Chantel. I am the worst at performance checks. So all of the dancers that I've been like, hey, do this thing, please get the heck out of the way, has not gone well. So it's a lot of like, how hard is this gesture? How hard is this gesture?
tab your way over to the bridge.
And the like trying to sort of figure out what I can do to like one, keep everybody healthy, but also make sure that I don't accidentally have something that's going to go off to hit Chantel and ruin this for everybody, is going to be fun and exciting. And I think we all just wish we could do 14,000 things a turn like Valen could, but you know, we all
Super
can't
rude.
be amazing.
You can if you take Valen's masterclass for $15.99. We're not, I know, but I'll tell you exactly
Can't
how
believe
you.
This whole 3-week-long journey we've all been on together, Valen has not bothered to give us all the masterclass.
Well, the thing is, in order to do more actions per turn, you have to recruit 3 more people who are also willing to take actions, right?
Yeah,
And therefore, you
Tempest will
multiply.
let you do this.
You
Like,
multiply your combat efficiency, and those
you
people
also have to
they recruit 3 more people, and eventually you have a whole, I don't know, some sort of triangular spectrum of like people who could just take millions of actions. It's perfect. Probably
Actually, if I were to tithe to Tempest, what would that look like? Like, what do we?
It involves beating somebody in a fight. Let's be fair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like,
Spot on.
You go to church on Sunday and you're like, this black eye is for you, God.
That's right.
This one, yeah.
I need, let me see. I need 2 people. Let me get Odette, please, to roll a d10 in Owlbear. We're going to divide that in half. And for those of you who are looking at the map, what that d10 is for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Okay.
So why don't you just use a D5?
Oh, yeah, my bad. Just roll your d5.
Do I get to say what's on my mind? I'll roll this first.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you do.
I'll roll
I
this
was gonna ask
first.
you
This
last
is all
because it made
good.
a perfect transition.
I did want to ask. So last time, Odette did give an inspiring speech,
You did.
and
All your
that gave
dancers
us
have +5 AC.
to who? All the dancers or all of my allies?
All the dancers.
That's fine.
So they
All
need more
right.
protection than you all do.
Good luck. It's an odd number.
Okay, so 1 to 2 is a 1, 3 to 4 is a 2, 5 to 6 is a 3, which is this little center thing right here. All right. And can I get Bella to roll that as well?
I'm sorry, what am I rolling?
A D10, please.
That's a 3.
Okay.
So it's really
Do I want to spend one of those advantage points on this?
No. No, we want that number low.
Cool.
This is how many demons are about to join in.
No!
This is something
Wait a
different.
second. We were just rolling 1d4s before.
This is something very different.
Oh.
No. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Lava
Cool.
time, I think.
What's going through Odette's head?
Odette is she can see her mentor in the distance. She is wondering about the. She never. Once again, she didn't really get a chance to say goodbye to her fiance, Cole, or her parents, for that matter. It just seems to be a thing. But more pressingly, she, I think, is studying Chantel, and I would like to make an insight check to see how her fighting has changed. So I was her director. I was her best friend, I thought. I fought, or like, basically did operas and ballets and stuff like that with her for years. And then I fought her for realsies twice at a banquet gone wrong, and then also she was trying to kill all the dancers before when we all collectively met her. So I want to see how she has changed in her fighting style and what is different.
Yeah, go ahead and roll inside.
All right. I have expertise. That is 13 plus a base of 12. That is 25.
Okay. There's basically 3 layers that you've noticed to her fighting. The first one is the one you're familiar with, right? There's the dance, the flourishes, like the very dramatic things that she has been able to take from her theater experience and convert into fighting, right? It looks very familiar to you because you did a very similar thing. The second layer, as you notice, there's just like little sprinkles of other people from the theater company. You've recognized some of their telltale moves as well. Part of that could have been exposure. Part of that could have been the fight where she was literally just trying to steal people's abilities as they were going. Some of them seem to have stuck. The third layer is kind of new. You saw a little bit of this at the Waterdeep Council fight, but it seems to have been dialed up significantly since then. And that is where she's just pulling very, very powerful magics from basically out of nowhere. And the consistent theme is that those are definitely borrowed and not learned skills, right? As you see, she's kind of adapted these infernal traits that she's picked up into the rest of her fighting style. And that causes a little concern because you're not quite sure how they all synergize yet. But it is something you're now kind of on the lookout for, right?
Right. Okay. Good to know.
And speaking of, so I do have a couple notes. So last session when she used one of her effectively like flourish abilities, like she did go into a defensive posture. That was something that she did as part of her, not quite flurry because it was something different, but multitude of attacks.
Got it.
So, as we start to zoom into this fight, right, everyone sees this. These little, basically, lava pits, right, start to boil, and you can see there is like some pressure building for a small eruption, right? It'd be hard to tell exactly where these things land, but it's probably not big enough to blow up the area. If one could probably guesstimate, I don't know, a 30-foot radius. And Odette, you specifically noticed it because like you see like bits of like lava and ash like start to land near you, and you like steal a quick glance behind you, and you see this like almost Old Faithful style geyser starting to bubble over. You can conservatively estimate that like, I don't know, probably in the next 6 seconds it might go off.
So maybe don't get all the dancers under the bridge.
Well, if it's on the
Under
top,
the bridge is
'cause
probably
this is-
good.
Yeah, like
Yeah, just something to think about.
Cool. Does it seem like it's gonna fill the bottom of the pit, or it's just about to erupt?
It's just splatter zone.
Yeah, it's probably this is some sort of like AOE equivalent if you were to put it into like mechanics language.
Okay.
Yeah, not great for anybody who's standing in those little blue lines.
Got it.
Maybe make a move a little north and or south.
Got it. Okay. Who-
how will this be interpreted when my performance roll is a 2?
You're in danger. Run away. Dives directly into the actual geyser.
But I crave the abyss.
It's like a warm bathtub. It's
Can't-
just
Can't kill me if I'm already dead.
Forbidden Jello.
Kicking off the initiative, we have Valen, who goes under the spell dominate person by the Amnezu, who pointed at Itzel and said, "Go kill your friend." So Valen has every desire in the world to actually fulfill that request.
Yes.
So walk me through what you want to do.
So Valen would immediately try to wheel his mount Gruff around and charge Itzel. But Gruff is not just a war goat. He's a celestial. He's a summoned celestial war goat, which means that he actually gets a default intelligence of 6. So he's smarter than a lot of barbarians. He does understand English. He does understand what was just said, and knows that that's not what we would really want to do. So he refuses.
This is important. I will give Gruff a, I think, intelligence check, because this is done telepathically. That was part of why Itzel was like, "Oh, I saw Valen kind of stop fighting this dude, but I don't know why." Same check.
Oh, okay. Where did my character sheet go? All right.
Gruff, remember that time I became a snow leopard when we were in and we went hopping over rocks?
I'll call this one DC 15 for Gruff.
18 minus...
When we've camped, I've curled up with you and kept you warm.
I believe it's minus 2, so 18 minus 2 is 16.
Okay, that is enough. Gruff, is able to recognize something is wrong when you're fighting the Amnezu and then you suddenly decide to stop fighting the Amnezu and like barrel down on one of your friends. I don't think the concept of, oh, Valen has been charmed and he's going to murder somebody has gotten across, but he's like, Valen's acting odd as shit, and I recognize fiendish magic when I see it.
That does sound right. At that point, if Gruff was not cooperating, Valen would jump off.
Okay. Gruff kind of digs in his heels a bit and is like, hold on, something's wrong here.
And that makes them have separate initiatives at the same time. He's also an initiative of whatever the hell I said before. 21.
25 with you.
Okay. So if Valen tried to leave, Gruff would get an attack of opportunity on him. Nothing else, right?
Yeah.
And Gruff's attack is a ram, which would knock someone over. So I guess the short answer is Gruff is making a melee attack on Valen.
Okay. Roll them dice.
What is his to hit? Because
Valen
is this might be a surprise. He's wearing a lot of armor.
I think it's like plus. Hold on.
I mean, his strength is a +4.
Plus 5 to hit.
Plus, oh yeah, attack +5 to hit. There it is. Ooh. Yep, ties go to the roller. That's a 22.
Okay.
It's not a lot of damage.
That's fine.
2d4 plus 3.
You
That's
do
the
it, buddy.
goal.
That'll work. It will not knock you prone, though, since for ramming, he has to move.
He has to move 20 feet for the knocking
Yeah.
prone, yeah.
But
So
it'll
that's
hit you.
that is 4 plus 3, so 7 damage total.
Okay.
The first hit on Valen of the day.
You leap off Gruff, trying to just bear down on Itzel, and Gruff kind of just smacks you in the center of your back and like tries to just get you to stop.
That's right.
Go
Gruff
ahead,
has opinions.
Go ahead and make a DC 19 intelligence saving throw.
All right. I'm probably going to use some inspiration on this because it
Like,
didn't go great
Yeah.
last time. You said DC 19
Yeah.
intelligence save.
Take effect.
I'm at a +4 because of my -1 int.
Oh, but are you at the level where you get like all the extra saves?
I get +5 to my save, which turns my -1 into a +4, but still my weakest save. And I need a 19, huh? That is a 17.
Okay.
So I'm going to use one of those points of initiative now.
Okay.
We have so many of them. Points of advantage, I mean.
Yep.
Come on, damn it. Snap out of it. 17 plus 4 is 21. Yes!
Yay!
Very cool.
It's like, I will donate money to get out of this goddamn enchantment.
Try to get this right.
That would be an interesting mechanic if your class could just like pay money to make a save.
I mean, isn't that how wizards learn things?
Not wrong.
Hmm.
Valen, the dominate person spell falls off of you as you take that hit. And you found yourself like sword in hand, basically getting ready to just bear down on Itzel, and your mind clears and you realize like, oh shit, no, I didn't want to do that at all. Which hell yeah, that was a good move.
All right.
I'm trying to make.
So at this point, he would get back on Gruff, which uses his movement, but Gruff has not moved at all. So he would be able to move.
I need to check one thing to see if this ends your turn or not. That is important. No. Oh, it may not. Hold on. Okay. Yep, you got your turn.
Oh, good.
Oof.
What Valen is going to do, based on what just happened, is cast Protection from Evil and Good on himself, which prevents him from being charmed.
Okay.
Because that immediately was scary. So that's a level 1 spell slot.
Cast.
But yes, he cast
Yeah,
that on
just
himself.
fucking grip it, baby.
Takes Gruff.
Slop that down, dude.
gets back up
Yeah,
on
dude, crack one for the big boy.
Okay. Spell cast, target, engage. Thank you for the donation, by the way.
Yay!
Good move.
All right, that is movement and action. Is protection from good and evil concentration? I want to say it is, but
I think it is. Let me pull it up.
It is,
Yep.
okay.
as
See.
found in my handy dandy little spell book.
Oh, very handy.
Oh, you can't be possessed? Rude.
Just instant break, yeah.
Okay. Fine, I'll do this the hard way. Shit. Okay. Cool. All right, so yeah, you got action, cast spell, movement, bonus action?
Bonus action, which I don't have, but I'm just going to throw a taunt at the Amnesu then. Like, is that really all you have to work with down here in your literal plane of existence?
He just kind of looks at you and, like, again, just gives you that, respectful, like, okay. Nod. Interesting. You'll be fun. Very nice.
All right, that's it for you.
Odette.
What, you don't have 6 more attacks where that was coming from?
It's just dominated. Let me get my bearings.
I'm just, it takes me a few minutes to be ready to go again. It's just, it's sometimes.
Just seems like these jokes. They're begging.
Okay. So Odette sees this thing kind of like boiling and getting ready to erupt. And I have to be within 10 feet of somebody to tell them to do a thing for free.
Yes.
I'm afraid to measure.
Which, I mean, you're pretty close to at least.
Just about everybody.
Yeah, I think you had all of them. Yeah, all 4 of them nearby you.
with one free action?
Oh no, I'm saying you can reach one of.
You have your choice.
Got it.
Which is your favorite?
Well, it depends. Is one of them Cole?
I'm really partial to dancer number 7. Personally.
Cole is dancer number 7? For real?
Sure, yeah.
No, Andy personally is his favorite is dancer 7. It has nothing to do with your wants or needs.
Yeah. If it helps you, dancer 6 is actually injured.
Yeah, probably.
Chantel stabbed the shit out of him.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so I have to do what is the DC for the performance?
It's 15.
Okay, I have a plus 17 to it. So 17 plus 19 is
36.
36. All right, so I tell him.
Sorry, the DC is 15 and you have a plus 17.
So I have a plus 17 base because I specialize in I have expertise in performance, and then I rolled 19.
Must be nice.
Must be nice. I could have put it into intimidate. I could have put it into athletics. It made sense.
I understand. I don't disagree with your reasoning. I was just when I fail this the next time, I would like you to remember this moment.
Okay. All right. So 36 to dancer number 6, and I tell them to get under the bridge, but out of the area that they're in. So like maybe. Are they protected if they're there?
Yeah, if they are under the bridge, I'm going to basically give them advantage on the save and half damage automatically. So they
Then,
can
then Dancer 4 should be under the bridge because that was
Yes.
like one of the
Yeah, 7 and 8 were supposed to be under the bridge. We just didn't
Correct.
have a visual mechanic for
Correct.
it.
yeah.
so they should be safe, is what I'm hearing.
So they will get advantage on any like AoE save and automatically take half damage with the possibility to save for full. So they basically have evasion under the bridge, which
Okay.
is quite nice.
So if that Dancer instead maybe moved here under the bridge, would they be better?
I mean, yeah, they'd be out of the range completely.
Then let's move them if possible.
Yeah, go for it.
Thank you. Then I'll do it.
Odette adds an extra twirl on her performance to broadcast, like, no, not there under the bridge, they're under the bridge.
They're under the bridge. There we go. An extra pirouette. So I am going to after doing that, I'm going to move my own self just a little bit right here, and then as she slides across, like I would like to say, like she kind of like gives a little go. She slides on her knees and two-handed slashes at Chantel.
Okay, very cool.
Let's get this going. All right. Okay. That would be plus. No lie. I think a 30 to hit. So 13 plus 17.
Oh yeah, that'll definitely hit.
Great. I'm just gonna roll all the rolls right now. Oh crap.
You know, if you moved around her, you could use one of your attacks as a shove.
Can I use one of them as a shove? For real?
You can.
It's an attack action.
I have a feeling that she would just go if I shoved her off the bridge. I see.
No,
Maybe
into the lava.
fire. That's fun.
Yes.
I think I'm gonna go with this for now, though.
Oh, but wouldn't her face look so much better the other way?
Okay.
2, 3, 4,
29.
5, 6, 7.
Okay. And
29
then,
also hits.
okay.
But resolve the first attack first because this is
31.
something
Okay.
to happen.
Great. And I'm gonna use that. Great. Okay. That would be. And should I add all of this together? Force, psychic, and necrotic.
Yes, and actually, I'm sorry for 1 second. You said the first one was a 26, the second one was a 31.
Yes.
Okay, 26 misses, the 31 hits.
26 misses.
From my note, so that 26 was going right in for direct attack, and that defensive posture she took up just manages to duck under at the last second. You actually like just catch a bit of her hair, but the second one, like you turn around, just manage to clock her with the second one, despite her enhanced defenses.
Okay. All right. That's fair. Then, okay. So 6, 12, 14, 15, 2, quick, sorry.
She may have done something to add like +8 to her AC last turn, but it doesn't stay.
That's solid.
Yeah, turns out when you can add a D12 Bardic to your AC, it's stupid.
D12.
Yeah.
That is 32 all day.
Okay.
To the first attack. That does hit.
That definitely hits, and it lands, and it fucks her up.
Great.
32, 70. Okay.
I burn rapidly. So I have to burn. No, go ahead.
Yes, you do your thing. Also, simultaneously, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. I do have evasion, so just to let you know that.
Hell yeah.
Dex. Okay. That is 22. 11 plus 11.
Plus 11, 22. Evasion says if you make the save, you don't take any damage, or you don't
Correct.
take.
Correct. I will double check that.
That's kind of low.
Yes, correct. That is evasion.
Okay, cool. You land this punch on her. And she actually has like a small explosion come from her as you hit her.
Oof.
Of just like hellfire and brimstone, just like lashing out in your direction. And you manage to duck under it, and you can feel just like the insane inferno blow past you and like singe your clothing, but you take no damage because the DC is 22. Very nice.
Excellent. She needs to make a DC 20 con save.
Yep. Throw this in here. This is
Stunning strike.
+7. There you go. That ain't it. Let's see. She used one of those. Damn it. Okay. So you see a second kind of floating gem nearby her shatter. And she manages to avoid being stunned.
Cool.
You see,
How
there's
again?
only one more of those.
There's only one more. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so I missed with the first attack, hit with the second attack. Does it feel like a +2 would help me with that first attack, or with that missed attack? No, probably not. Okay, never mind. No trouble. So I hit with the third key empowered strikes. I'm sorry, key. I'm gonna forget what it's called. Anyway, so key fueled attack is what that is. So if I spend key Rhapsody on a turn, I can make an extra weapon attack. So that was a 20. I'm sorry, 31.
31 will hit.
Excellent. Then I'm gonna roll that. Great, that's fine. So 5, 9, 10. That is 23 points of damage.
Got it. She's starting to look a little rough.
Excellent. Oh. So it seems like anytime she needs to make a save, these things kind of get in the way.
Yeah, she can't do it forever.
Got it. No trouble. I think that is the end of my turn because I used my action, bonus action, everything else I could.
Everyone else can see like these two just wailing on each other. Really like Odette having Chantel on the defensive, and it's just a blur of limbs, movements, and weapons to the point where it's so fast that it's hard to track. And occasionally inside of this, you see like little motes of arcana just blast off from Odette, and like fire responses coming back from Chantel, and all while this is like happening through like a almost silhouette projection of like ashfall as this geyser is about to erupt. Odette, what do you say as this is happening? It's like your hair is singed, and you see like the stone shatter nearby Chantel, who takes a couple pretty hard hits, and you can see like she's now got like a cut across her face, and like is starting to like slow down a little bit from just the damage that's being done to her.
Odette, I think she says, "You were my friend once. I believe it still. The offer still stands, Chantal."
She looks at you for a second, kind of just lowers her weapons, says, "Really, after all this, there's still a possibility that we can change things?"
I believe it. If you don't, there's something wrong. Was I insincere before we came down here?
it's possible that maybe I've let. She kind of looks around. Maybe I let things get a little out of hand. And she like reaches out one of her hands and just like holds it and like, I'm gonna call a truce.
Odette like looks wearily at her and insight check on that. So
Your insight, your suspicion is more than enough. Like as you like sit there and kind of you're like, I wonder, and like start to cautiously reach. She just swipes one of her blades directly at your neck, and you're able to like dodge back and like just feel the air of that, and you're like, oh, you bitch. She's like, I die, you die. Those are the only ways this ends.
and then I think what is she using a rapier? What is she using?
She's got the like
Oh, the
kukri
two.
style daggers.
Okay, great. I take the long sword and I hook it on that and just bring her really close so she can feel my breath on her and just say, really, over a music box? All of this over a music box and getting chosen last?
It's over who's better, and you know goddamn well it's me. And she like shoves back.
Okay, and that's
Not a phase, Mom.
and that's it for me. But as soon as something happens, I'm going to use my reaction. So just be
Absolutely.
prepared.
Tells me if you knew that, Chantel, none of this would be happening. Okay.
Just put it. The next, good turn. Next, the Ice Devils are gonna go. They've decided to jump into this fight for funsies. Ice Devil is gonna come out, and you actually see the Amnezu. I can't do it yet because it's not his turn. So Flavor, he starts. When Valen, you say, "Oh yeah, is this all you got?" He's like, "All right, cool, fair enough," and starts like glowing with some energy, and then looks over at the Ice Devil and is like, "What are you waiting for? Get him!" You know, the Ice Devil's like, just runs past the Amnezu and into Valen.
Okay, I'm going to use my reaction right now.
Okay.
So I'm using Mantle of Inspiration. All right. So this person, these two people. So that's 1, 2, 3. I just want them to move out of the blast zone, but still under the bridge. So that's 1, 2, 3. This person is safely under the bridge. This person is supposed to be under the bridge. So not them. So 1, 2,
10
3.
may not be under the bridge because I think they're the one that I was talking to.
10's just off doing his own thing right now.
Okay. Does it look like Itzel is going to get clipped by this?
At the moment, yeah, you might, or she might, but
Okay.
she also has plenty of time to move.
I was gonna say I haven't gone yet.
Oh, you haven't gone. Well, we don't know when this is going off, so.
6 seconds or so was
Yes.
the.
One
Oh,
turn.
so an entire round is what I'm hearing.
Yeah. If one were to
Okay.
put it into mechanics, it's probably going to detonate at the end of the round.
Gotcha. Okay. So
Actually,
1, 2,
5.5
3,
seconds specifically, so I get hit with it, but it's
4. I'm going to say 5, and then 6. So Bella can move wherever she wants. Each one of them gets 5 temporary HP and can move their full movement.
Hell yeah.
With the command to get under the bridge but out of the blast zone.
And which it was the answer 6, 7, and 3 that you, or 6, 7, and 8?
Yeah, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Schlemiel. Schlemazel.
Bella and the dancer next to Bella.
Got it. Very cool.
Yes. 5 temporary HP and then move full movement under the bridge.
Okay.
But Bella can she can do what she wants, so. And that's it.
All right. That happens, and the Ice Devil continues to barrel down on Valen. I need Valen to make an opposed athletics. This thing is feeling pretty cocky. The DC for this is... Yep. 24.
24, huh?
Whoops.
All right. I got plus
Sorry.
9 to athletics.
And you can see kind of what this is. It's going to come in, has its spear kind of sideways, and it's just going for that bull rush to knock you back.
You
a
said
bit.
24?
24.
I got a 23.
Okay. It knocks you back.
I have my Peerless Athlete Channel Divinity I can use. It takes a bonus action. Is that something I can only do on my turn?
Correct.
Okay.
So it just comes in and just knocks you back away from this Amnesu a bit, and kind of imposes itself in between you and it.
That's fair.
That's action. It can do that, and it's going to also. That is smart, right? Oh yeah, it's really smart. From point of origin. Valen, you actually see. There we go. We'll move you slightly because you're not trapped on the edge, but you're actually inside. It shoves you back, and then you see around you a quick flash of blue light that turns into a dome of ice, trapping you inside with this bearded devil. Or this barbed devil, excuse me.
I was going to say, that's... Okay.
And the dome, closes at the top. The little barbed devil looks at you and is like, all right, man, you and me, mano a mano. This is going to be the fight of a lifetime. You're going down. It's a little chilly in here, man, but you're going down for sure. I'm going to wreck you. Got any last words, tough guy?
Bless your tiny little heart.
I'm about to make a name for myself. So, you also recognize as you look at this ice dome, yeah, I could probably break out of this if I needed to.
Yeah, it's just, this is distraction.
Mm-hmm. So that's what it does. The second one is actually not in the fight yet. Let's see if he joins. We'll roll a d10 on a... let's see. Amzu wants him to fight, so on an 8 or higher, he's going to join. So a d20. All right.
On an 8 or higher?
Yeah. D20 on an 8 or higher, he'll join. So
okay, that was a 17.
Yep. So the second Ice Devil jumps into the fight. Chantel. Odette, on that insight check that you didn't have to make, I'll give you this one. Chantel, for a brief moment, looked kind of scared, like, hey, maybe I don't have this.
Well, she did roll a natural 1 on the intimidation check last round. Oh,
yeah?
no.
Your mom.
No, your mom. Fuck.
My mother?
Yeah, she's a lovely person, and I really like her home decor. I'm not doing this right at all.
Lies.
She looks at you and goes, well, let's see if you've kept up with your agility exercises. And...
No.
We'll Misty Step.
Ugh.
Away from you. As you turn to kind of clock where she went, I need you. Let's see.
So you're running.
Yeah. A quick check in, Bella. Did you get that movement in, or are you staying?
Bella's last in the initiative order. We haven't gone yet.
Yes, but Mantle of Inspiration as a reaction, everybody can move now.
Okay,
Yeah.
but wouldn't it provoke? Does it not provoke a attack of opportunity?
Nope.
It does not.
Oh, sweet. Then yeah, let me get my ass out of there.
And you have 5 temporary HP.
I got the 5 temporary HP.
Great.
All right, so yeah, I can just go because that would have been before Chantel was there.
I hear inside the blue ring is actually better.
Yeah, it's warmer. You won't get cold.
Cool.
Does this bridge have a railing or anything?
No.
Safety in hell?
In fact, you can see there's the one dude just kind of like hanging off the side right there.
Because how big of a drop is it from?
15 feet.
15.
Oh, well then assume I jumped down and went under the bridge.
Okay, give me an athletics check.
God, you want me to roll?
Yeah.
Can't you just take my word that I'm like totally good for it?
I kind of just want you to take a d6 of damage for funsies.
You
Well,
you saw Gruff do it.
You might get your wish.
Hell yeah.
That's a 7.
That ain't it. You take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as you just land real hard.
Well, those temporary hit points were nice while they lasted.
Wait. What if it was an acrobatics check? Would that make it go higher?
It would be above 10 then, but it
It's
wouldn't
above 15?
be. It would not be a 15.
Yeah.
we
Hard landing, but you managed to recover.
Bella gets by on her adorable face and very little else.
Is she Jin right now or Bella?
We're gonna say she's still Bella because we didn't ever do art for Jin, so
That is actually fair and valid.
we don't have a token for Jin. So she's holding it together, guys. She's totally mentally fine.
Okay. So you moved, you're good. Chantal, Misty Steps, and
ugh.
Odette, you still have that. You're phased in right now for your cloak, right?
I am out. I'm
Your
still
cloak is on.
My cloak is still displaced. Yes.
Yes, cool. Disadvantage. These are both at plus 12. 23 for the low one.
Hits.
Okay. You see that there's those gems that were floating by her, right? You destroyed 2 of those, but then there was that light radiant light crown that she like materialized. That's been having these just like little orbs of energy float around.
Mhm.
Those have been like flinging off and exploding on people. One flies towards you.
Ugh.
For 21 radiant damage.
Sheesh. All right. I'm now no longer displaced. So.
Luckily, she cannot do that twice and run around.
Okay, 24.
But she can.
Odette does not look good.
Good to know.
You do have 2 potions.
Yes.
Can I use that?
I'm in Chalice Form. You're okay.
Hold on, I'm thinking between 2 different options. Let's see. Bonus action, Misty Step, free move. To use the crown. Yeah, I have an action. Eldritch Blast.
Oh, and Dancer 9 should move, by the way. So.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Like, yeah. I'm sorry. Actually, yeah. 6, 7, 9. I'm 6, 7, 8. 1 and 9 should be moving, at least out of the blast radius and under the bridge, or just under the bridge.
Okay.
Unless you want me to move them, and I'm
No,
happy to do that.
Go ahead and move them, please. That way
How
they go
far?
exactly where you want them.
How far can they move?
For your action, it was 30 feet, right? They get their whole movement.
Unless they move at a different.
Well, 30 it is.
Great, cool.
And then AC is 21. Huh, only one of those hit.
Sorry, I drew a whole bunch on this because I thought I could highlight them, but I couldn't actually highlight the tokens, so there's a bunch of
Okay.
scribbles, and I'm getting rid of them. Sorry.
Love it.
9 plus 5 is 14 force damage.
Got it.
As 3 bolts of Eldritch Blast fly by you, 2 of them just go wide. The third connects and gets one less hit in there.
Cool.
You can see after this turn, she's just sent a volley of magic. She is like breathing heavily, like very badly hurt, and is just like burning through resources to try and take you down. So this is just a race to the finish at this point.
Got it. I'm at 24 out of 113.
Okay. The Mzu is going to use his ability. Valen, can you roll me 2d4, please?
Sure. Double twos.
Double twos.
Ah. Good God.
As he has an ability to summon either. Where is it? 2d4 bearded devils or 1d4 barbed devils.
Lord.
So he's like, oh, okay, yeah. You know what? I do have more, actually. And just surrounds himself with more like cannon fodder at this point. But unfortunately, that takes his full action, and he can't do any crazy shit to you that way. So he's just going to move a little further back up out of the way. That's his turn.
I am keeping them distracted.
He's like, oh yeah, that's right. I'm a fucking taskmaster of hell. I just have devils on tap. Hold on. Now, if it makes you happy, he can't do that indefinitely.
Oh, good.
Third. Three. Okay. And they're in the initiative. That's actually a good roll for you guys. Cool. Barb Devil. So Barb Devil 1, Valen, and looks at you and is like, okay, little man, let's go. And wants to grapple you.
He wants to grapple me.
He'd love to grapple you. And like you see why. This thing is just like razor blades with limbs.
Okay.
And it's going to attempt to grapple you as an attack with a dirty 20.
With it is an attack.
Yeah, because he has to choose.
So he has disadvantage, while I have my protection from evil and good on.
Ooh.
Grapple is an attack. You're right. As a dirty 17.
Okay.
Yeah, because grapple is technically an attack action.
All right. Is this an opposed roll?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because his whole plan seems to literally be just wrap himself around you and just like shake until you're torn apart.
I mean, it's not a bad strategy. Here, let me use owlbear. Bam. That's a 27.
Okay, cool. Managed to just like give a little elbow and push him back.
Just hand on the forehead. Stop it. All right, that is an attack that he just made at me, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to use my glorious defense. If the attack misses, I get a free attack. I get 4 charges on this, and that's 1.
hold on that, because does that miss as a... Oh, that's a weird one.
Well, it adds my charisma to AC and then says if the attack misses. This didn't use my AC.
Correct. Yeah, because it's an attack, but it's not. That's okay. He's gonna swing at you again anyway. So
All
I
right.
told that.
Yeah, go for it.
Because the next.
What you got, little man?
That's not good. That's not great. That probably will miss. 8 plus, not enough. That is. He's like, okay, fine. He just like comes in with the claws, and that straight up does not hit your what, 22.
Pretty demon, yes you are.
Yeah. Go ahead and pop it.
All right. My turn. Well, okay, that's not bad. That's a dirty 20 to hit.
You hit.
Oh, good. All right.
These are not archdevils. They have pretty low AC.
Okay, good. He is also now going to get oh, yeah, okay. Using my Inspiring Smite as a bonus action, so I can only do that on my turn. All right. I'm still going to throw a Smite in there. Yeah, I'll just throw a level 1 at him.
Okay.
All right, so that is 1d8 plus 2d6 plus 1d8 plus 3d8. That's 5d8, 2d6. That is 30. What's my strength again? 34.
How much of that is radiant?
Oh, that is a good question. Let's see. -4. No, because that's the magic slashing. All right. The radiant was 4d8 of this. So that is 6, 13, 14, 21 was radiant.
So 42 points of radiant damage. Got that. And what was the rest of it?
It was 4, 9, 13
So 13.
more.
13 more. Okay. So you smite this thing, and in one hit, it goes from like pretty cocky to real fucked up. As I'm picturing like this smite is one of those cartoon, like you see the skeleton of this thing as you light it up with like electricity basically, and it just stands there like just smoking, like a couple of the barbs fall off. And it's like, okay, let's call this one a draw. But it's, god damn, it's so much damage to this poor thing. And it starts looking around to see, like, oh, you know what? There is no door in here, is there?
Yep, nope, you're... I'm not trapped in here with you.
That's good. This barbed devil down here is going to love to just go after Bella. And it's just like, hi.
So it's under the bridge with me now.
Oh yeah, I'll give the athletics roll when it jumps down.
No. What did you
That
roll?
one? That one?
It's a 2. It also takes 4 points of damage. So you land and like have a bad. You have like, my ankles, my knees, damn it. Fine. You get under the bridge.
I'm
you're like,
not as young a devil as I used to be, telling
Right.
ya.
And then like right behind you, just hear this like splat, roll. Let's go.
You made that look easy.
Man.
No, I really didn't.
Yeah. Honestly, I thought if you could, like, I watched you fuck it up, and I was like, it can't be that hard, and I fucked it up too. So I guess we have that in common, right? Anyway, I'm gonna kill you now. And it's also going to try to grapple you. This one only for a 16.
Actually, I'm gonna roll a d6 and I'm gonna use my reaction to make that a woe with my cosmic omen.
Okay.
Because Bella's been hit already, right? So
Yes, they haven't managed to do a lot of damage to me yet, or someone did healing.
okay,
last
well then,
session.
the,
So
I
I
mean,
do
the
have-
other option.
Oh, so you have a lot of hit points still?
I'm not telling you.
He's looking it up.
I mean,
Oh, I used to
as
throw.
is, the
I used to
like the
snipe.
other option is I just hit it after it hits you with my Warcaster. So it's up to you.
Yeah.
But would you rather not be hit or rather me hit it more?
We can. I don't know how often you can use that, so
It's a reaction, so it's once this round. Like I got one thing until it turns over.
I will.
And Odette's been hit
take-
a lot too. I honestly haven't
Yeah,
been tracking Valen because I feel like Valen can.
I'm very squishy, but I do have some squish to spare at the moment, so
Okay.
we can hold
Yes,
off.
as Andy pointed out, you got
Oh
lots of
my.
those hit points just ready to go.
I didn't put it. I just noted something that somebody else said.
Yes, that's true. It was a harmless observation.
Give
All
me
right,
a-
never mind. Do you?
Let me get a DC 16 post athletics check, please.
Oh, good athletics, a thing that I'm totally good at. Okay, I'm not gonna try to roll
In my
this.
mind, all Barb Devils are pro wrestlers.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like their entire
That is
thing is like,
not
I'm going to
how
run
my
up,
mind
grab
has
you, and just
flavored
roll
them.
around.
So it's a little bit adorable that that's how you view them, because that is definitely not the image that forms in my mind. But
How do you
anyway.
view them?
I mean, they have like a spiky barbed tail, right?
Mhm.
Somewhat whip-like.
Yeah.
And what are barbs if not stilettos of a different variety?
You know what? I like that too.
That's gonna be a 12 on my athletics
Okay.
roll.
It's going to do the thing it wanted to do to Valen and couldn't, or the other one wanted to do anyway. So you immediately just
Hug
get
me.
dive tackled by this Barb Devil, and you go down and just like, you're basically wrestling with razor wire.
I don't like this.
This is terrible. And it's going to continue to attack you as it's gleefully just like flailing as much as possible to just cut you.
Misty
It'll take-
Step would be good right about now. Yeah.
Sorry.
We're having a great time.
Whenever I get a turn, Valen.
Turns are for winners. I'm sorry, but
Wow.
You're on our side. You're on our side.
Not anymore, he's not. I completely stopped trying to attack the devils and just start Eldritch blasting at Valen.
You gotta get through the ice first. It does miss with the claw. It hits with the tail, though. Because your AC is, yep, even at 15 misses.
So not the acrylics, but the whip. Got it.
Yep. That is for 12 points of piercing damage on the tail. Plus, while in the grapple, you take an additional 6 piercing just from existing in proximity to the razor blade body that is this thing.
Boo.
And your speed is currently halved as like the two of you are just fighting it out.
Huh.
But that's his turn.
Cool. Can I reaction that then? Because
What would you like to reaction?
I would like to hit it with some guiding bolt because I have Warcaster.
Absolutely. That will not work for Warcaster because it's
Why
not provoking an attack of opportunity from you.
he's not
Oh,
next to
fine.
you.
Yeah, no, I know. Never mind. It's fine.
Okay.
Brain. He moved, but not in my space. It's good. It's fine. All right, never mind. We'll use Cosmic Omen next time. Cool. Is it my turn? Though? It's my turn.
It is the imp's turn. I need.
Moving.
Actually, Itzel, do me a favor and roll me 2d10, please.
No. See, but you do that, and then I'm going to make something terrible happen, and then I hate you.
Just don't use owlbear. Just don't use it. Just please don't. Just you have dice. Just don't flip a coin.
Somewhere I have. Yes.
Roll some. Do you
How
know
many
origami?
D10 did you want? How many D10?
2d10, please.
Okay. Hold on. I have like an RPG roller on my phone. We'll call that better.
Does your phone hate you less than Owlbear hates you?
I mean, yes, it does. I have a 10 and a 7, and sorry, it made that 17, but it's a 10 and a 7.
Oh, great.
See? 10 and a
I love
7.
that.
Haha. I prove it.
Nice.
Cool.
There you go.
At the response and call of the Amnazu, who said, "Hey, Ice Devil, I'm commanding you to get in there and summoning Bearded Devils to defend himself." The imps are now rallied, and Because if you know anything about devils, then imps are cowards and usually won't just attack. But if there are
Wait,
bigger
hold on.
devils around,
I rolled
they
a 10 and
love
a
to
7.
swoop
Does
in.
that?
So 17 imps are going to join the fight.
I hate you. Why must you do? Okay,
But it's okay. They can't move that fast.
it's fine. It's fine.
You should have rolled
Where are
owlbear
they-
for once, I guess.
Well, I did have a procedural question that now becomes a lot more interesting. Okay. Yeah, where are they going?
All over the place. 1, 2.
And that
3, they're
lava
flying.
pit is not, say, emerging, for instance.
No, 5, 6, 7.
We could just stop there.
But we're
Get that
like
out of
halfway.
17. Did you hear it? When all
8.
also, Joe, you said use the
Intelligence.
phone, Joe, not Owlbear.
I
Owlbear
know,
would have given us
I said
Snake
you have dice, and I also asked, do you know origami? You can make a dice out of paper.
That's right.
That's true. That's true. I can do a square, like a cube, pretty easily. I could probably manage an octahedron. I don't know if I could do a D10.
Well, so we'll just pause the battle until you.
Yeah,
Yes.
gonna need you to look up some
Everyone
YouTube.
would like
12.
a tutorial on that. Also, from
13.
experience, I can tell you that trying to run origami with a class
14.
of people is really fucking hard.
Ooh,
15.
So yeah,
I can imagine.
16.
don't do it, people. Anyone who's been tempted to try and teach somebody else with origami, do it one-on-one or have them watch flipping video. Do not do
17.
it with them because they will both get it wrong and be mad at you for going too fast all the time.
These 17 imps just erupt off out of this stadium and just fly in. Some of them circling around some of the bigger devils that are in the fight now. Some of them just going straight for the dancers, because another fun fact about the Devil Society is that you don't have to stay an imp forever. If you do something cool, like, I don't know, take down somebody who's pissing off a lesser or a greater devil, you can get promoted and become a lesser devil.
I don't think the dancers are hurting anybody.
The thing is,
Ideally,
they're
they're
going to do something
Well, I don't know if
epic
that
in
matters.
front of their boss's boss.
Yeah.
And this is a chance to do it with as little risk as possible.
but they might not be even here.
Oh, Mammon's right there.
The
He's just
boss-
chilling out.
Well, what about the
Boy's
lower
right
boss?
there in the stadium. He's in the boxes.
I was gonna say maybe the lower bosses aren't here, so okay, but I see her. Fine.
So, but none of them are in range to actually get an attack off this turn. But they are, for visual, just swooping. Itself.
Yep. Okay, so procedurally, for instance, these fonts of lava, do they count as unprotected flames?
Yeah, I'll call that.
So if I were, say, able to extinguish unprotected flames, we could...
With what spell? Because I'll give it to you if it's not a
Tidal
cantrip.
wave?
Tidal wave?
Whoa.
Oh, we about to have a sauna bath going on in
Oh
here.
my
Boy.
gosh.
Yeah, okay, I'm on board. I'm on board with this.
How often do you steam clean your imps? It's
I
an
thought you-
important step of the care process.
I thought you were gonna say prestidigitation. I was like, no, that ain't
Me
it.
too.
Tidal wave though. Fuck yeah,
I
let's
mean-
go.
The fun part is, I love prestidigitation. It's actually probably my favorite D&D spell because it's so fucking useful. But I don't actually think I have it on this character because Druid.
I just love the image of those lava pits are out of control.
Yeah.
There you go.
Um,
I like the idea of using up close magic to put out some lava. Oh,
Yeah,
the
I
lava's
just
like,
cleaning
oh.
them, okay?
You can absolutely put these out with tidal wave.
Okay, because it's a thing I can do to an area, but it's not like it exists for a while. So Odette can't, or not Odette, sorry, Chantel can be like, boo. I'm gonna dip a toe in that and say that you hurt me. Ow.
I
She sounds
am
exactly
real
like that,
nervous
because
about
that's
that
the most
possibility,
annoying.
which is why I have not done any genuine AoE that will stay attacks.
I've been looking. Yes. Okay.
I do feel she's that petty.
And I have had that moment of can I take out the crystals around her and not her? And I'm like, no, they're gonna count that. Anyway. Okay. So we're gonna try and do a thing. All right. Because originally I was going to do wall of water and just protect my dancer people, but like now there are
But
many
for some
imps, and it's
reason, the
entirely
devils
just
keep
puppets.
interrupting our plans to get all of our chickies into like one cute little area where we'll keep them closely protected.
Listen,
I don't
if you
understand
could just
why they
are
have a
not
problem
in
with
a
this
row.
plan.
if you could just give me like 3 more rounds to really get set up here.
No,
Because I've been going in phases, and phase 5 is bad. Like, if we just keep like just.
Okay.
Odette, take your time. It's all good.
Okay, so here's the. All right. So I have and I'm like, just because I'm reading this, like, the tidal wave itself crashes down on an area that's basically 30 by 10, and then it's 10 feet tall. So like, you can't like wash over the bridge. I know that part. All right, but the extinguishing the flames is in the area and within 30 feet of it, because tidal wave and then swoop, right?
Full tsunami, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So like, it doesn't have to be in the rectangle. It has to be within 30 feet of the rectangle in order to take out the flames. Yeah. Read. Yeah. But
Yeah.
this is right. We're reading to understand now, not reading to learn. Like, yeah. Okay. Learning to read, not reading to learn. Okay. Cool. All right.
This one
so
drop
the,
of water
the
lands on
thing,
Chantel, and she's like, "Oh no, no, I'm not gonna."
No, we're paying attention. Okay.
I know we think of she's a witch, but I'm not sure she's a wicked witch that actually melts when water touches her. I'm pretty sure we would have caught on to that by now.
You could finish this entire combat right now if she is by casting tidal wave on her.
Except, okay, because like, here's my thing. If I do like 30, where are you? Come here.
These poor imps. These things are fucked.
So I think, hold on, let me draw it again. No. I gotta make it thinner. I know that, but we're gonna hit. I think I can hit all 3 of these, or all 4 of these.
Yeah.
Can I resize you? Yes, probably. Hold on. Loop.
Like, I'm not gonna be super petty about this and be like, "Oh my god."
I am drawing my rectangle. God damn it! All right.
Oh, for sure.
Okay. Because yes, 10 by 30.
Yeah, that
I can
hits
hit all
for
4.
sure.
All right, and then if it's within 30, right? So within 30 of that gets this guy and this guy.
Yes.
When the tidal wave goes.
Yep. All 3 of those.
Okay. So like, Itzel's in her chalice form, and because now we're gonna make it sound cool. Right. So the like starry form that she's in has like the chalice bit on the thing. We're gonna heal you in a second, Odette. Sorry. But like storm clouds form like over and through her like starry and corporeal, like can see through semi-translucent bits, and the like wave of water sort of manifests into the air with this like mist that then condenses into as it splashes down along this nice like, because it's gonna basically be like a prism of water that just, so it's gonna like shove from like this side. You can't see what I'm gesturing at right now. We're gonna use the little pointer thing. It's gonna shove from like this side over here, and then the 2 sides are gonna like part like the Red Sea and go out and hit the 2 lava fonts with and go bloop away flames.
Okay, very nice. Those imps are gonna make some saves real quick.
Yes, they are. They have to.
They're probably not gonna do too great.
I just closed it because I made a thing.
Dexterity saving throw. What's your DC? 19, 18?
17.
17. Okay, that's a fail.
Yep. Yay!
Oh, that one
All
passed. Good for him. Fail.
Well, how does he pass though? Because I haven't used my reaction yet, so he can get a woe. So let me actually roll a d6 and see whether or not he gets to pass.
You could. You might kill him regardless.
So if he takes 4 off of that, does he fail?
He will, but you might kill him
Good.
regardless of half damage or not. Imps are not very
Oh,
strong.
okay. Never mind. Then we'll save that for later.
Yeah. Their strength is in just swarm value.
Yeah,
Individually,
no, that's true.
they are
Sorry, I forgot
fragile.
imps. Yes. Um, the
So 3 failed, 1 passed. But
Cool.
go ahead and roll damage.
All right. So it's 4d8 of bludgeoning,
Mm-hmm.
and they are knocked prone if they failed. Okay. So 21.
Cool. Even the one that passed dies.
Delightful.
I'm gonna stop you right there.
just like obliterates these 4 imps. Just like are gone from existence.
This is our moment. We have to impress.
Guys, the boss is right there. We're gonna do some kick-ass shit. He always said to work together as a team. So the 4 of us, we do a coordinated delta attack, head straight for the bridge. What is that?
So I am going to use some. I'm going to move, and then I think I'm probably going to cunning action as well. All right, so I'm going to move so I can use my whatever to talk to Dancer. We'll say 9 because Dancer 10 and we have already failed. So let's see what performance does with this. Okay, all right, that was a 14, and my performance bit is 0, so it's a 14.
What would you like me to do?
I need you to actually, honestly, I need you to get under the bridge and go all the way over to where Dancer 6, 4, 7, and 8 are, probably, because that Barb Devil is probably not gonna be nice.
Goes about halfway.
Yeah.
It's like this.
That's fine.
Okay, cool.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna move. I'm under the bridge if it helps. Here, Dancer. Yeah, that Dancer can do their own shit right now. It's fine.
Cool.
And then we're gonna use some chalice form on.
I'm gonna throw one thing out before I forget about it.
Okay.
And that is, as this water splashes all over and extinguishes these kind of lava geysers, through the steam and the smoke, just like a Pokemon popping out of a Pokeball.
No. What is it?
Yeah. Okay. All right. I mean, Burble
shows
shows
up.
a thing at my on my
What?
belt, so that's fine.
Burble's just been
Burble can
hanging
hang
out
out
in a
the tidal
flask
wave.
and is desperately looking for any excuse to get out. And I was like, if she casts a water spell, he's gonna pop out for a bit.
Sure. No, that's fine. Yeah. No. Sorry, I've been keeping you, Burble. Burble absolutely surfed that tidal wave.
Yeah.
Also. Yeah. We were
Steered. Yeah.
Drowning imps. That was totally Burble being like, butt bump. Okay.
Burble loves drowning infernal beings. It is a pastime.
It's really
Actually,
his one
this
true
is-
passion. In
I
life.
hadn't forgotten about Burble, but I figured if I let him loose later on fire, I was worried he was gonna get hurt. Anyway, this is delightful. Welcome back, Burble. We've been missing you. Okay. And Odette, since you are now within 30 feet of me now that I moved, I'm pretty sure. Okay, let me give you some Healy bits.
Oh, he's pretty fast, damn.
Okay. 14.
Got it. I will take that. Thank you.
All right. I don't know if I'm the end of the initiative order or not.
Nope.
The end is technically the dancers who would be making the saving throws, but
Wait, when do I get to go?
did you get skipped?
I was gonna say I thought
Yeah.
I am
Bella,
after Itzel.
I know that is a weird thing, but I actually didn't roll the worst of everyone in initiative this time. And while I recognize your confusion,
I'm sorry. I clicked on your thing. You're a 6. Burble is supposed to be out here. Okay. That's my bad. Bella, you're up. I was like,
Okay.
I don't recall.
I understand why you thought I was last. That is yes.
I mean, you have a track record.
History.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Well, per Valen's suggestion, can I in fact Misty Step out of this grapple?
You can.
Because I would mention grapples doesn't require a somatic component.
Nope. That's what Misty Step is for.
Sweet.
Where
Then
do you
yeah,
go?
let me Misty Step the fuck out of this. And That's a bonus action, right?
I was gonna say Misty Step's a bonus action, isn't it?
Correct.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so we'll do that first. Yeah. Up to 30 feet. Yeah, I'm not actually even gonna go that far. I'm just gonna move, like, up here next to Itzel. Because then
Well, if you want to shoot him, you've still got to stay under the bridge, right?
I'm under the bridge.
Oh, okay.
Isn't Itzel under the bridge?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, you
basically-
said up here, and my mind went.
I think Odette's the only one actually on the bridge.
Come on, you people.
And Chantel is on the upper level, right?
Mhm.
She's not below.
True.
Yeah, there's no below of that portion. That's
yeah,
like
she's just hanging
solid.
out.
Okay. Because then I would like to cast Eye Bite.
Good spell. Who are you casting it on?
I am gonna try and attack that barbed devil.
Okay. Which effect?
He started
do you
it.
want?
Well, first, he has to try to succeed on a Wisdom saving throw.
Correct. But which effect do you want?
And I can woe that.
Sorry, what was that?
Which effect do
I
you
can
want?
Cosmic Omen that.
I am going to try and cause panic.
then? Okay.
Yes. Oh, so pretty.
Let's see. His wisdom is +2. There you go.
And
17.
take two away
well,
from that.
you don't need to because my
Okay.
spell save
Whatever.
is 20.
Take 2 away from that anyway. He just sucks. It's whatever. I want to
Okay.
omen things
He fails.
badly.
Panic.
Yeah, so
Target
have
is
lots of panic.
frightened.
So the target is frightened of me. On each of its turns, frightened creature must take the dash action and move away from me by the safest and shortest available route unless there is nowhere to move.
Easy. Okay. That ain't right.
Panic on the hell plane.
Okay. Very cool. The Barb Devil, like, what's this look like? I don't think you've cast this one before.
I have not. This is one of my new Mystic Arcanum that I picked up. So what it is that my eyes become an inky void imbued with dread power. So I think Bella's eyes just go like matte black. And it is just like you have to be looking straight at her to really see it. But seeing as she just Misty stepped out of his awful embrace, figure he's still looking.
It was tender for a Barb Devil. No. Yeah, he's looking at you and you Misty Tap. He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna come at you," and then like literally your eyes just shift, and he's like, "Ah!" He just like starts running as he panics.
Nice.
Hell yeah,
Yes.
spell works.
And my eyes stay like that, by the way, as long as I keep concentrating on this spell. So
Oh
they
yeah,
do not go back to normal after I cast it.
Yeah, you can keep doing the thing, can't you?
It has a duration of up to a minute, so. And then each turn I can choose a new person to target with it.
Yep. Hell yeah, good spell.
So
Cool. None of the dancers are making death saving throws. Well done. Check my notes. It seems wrong. Let's do this. Let's take an early break here because if my math is correct, it's either this round or next round. This thing's over. So let's
oh dear.
let's take a quick break and we'll come lock back in for our hell grind or whatever hell hustle.
Hell,
Yeah, sure. We'll be back in 10 minutes. Don't go away.
Rumble in the underworld.
Ooh. We're back. We're live and hanging out. Talking about this sweet fight. And how I think it's going pretty well.
Yeah, I figure after this I can probably get a letter of recommendation from M1.
I'm quite disappointed that Bella didn't want to just hang out and wrestle with the barbed devil.
The koosh ball of doom.
Yeah. I love them as a concept because their whole thing is like there's no finesse to it. They just grab you and roll around and hope you die. Like,
I mean, is that not like how alligators live their lives?
basically,
So...
it's just a shit talking alligator.
Yeah, it's too bad that the bearded devil. Its defining feature is like, hey, I've got a beard.
Oh, it's a sick beard though. Look at that shit.
Oh, yes.
Sure, but
Ouch.
I'm
Yeah.
like, I feel like it should have more flavor. I don't know. That's just me.
I disagree. This guy got some riz. You ever kill someone with your beard?
But
Beard game's
Joe,
on
like,
point.
how many dudes in their 30s is that already kind of just their whole deal? Like, is this actually all that far away from reality?
Are you
Shots fired.
saying dudes in their 30s have a personality of a beard, or beard is all their personality is?
Uh-huh. Yep.
Dang,
They're
getting
like,
real
I
here.
grew a beard. And as bonus points, I like craft beer now? Question mark?
Stragglers and barbers hate him. Click here to find out this one weird.
Yeah.
Bonus,
I had to buy a bunch of flannels? Question?
No.
Yeah, like,
Oh,
bonus
now you
points
get
they
personal.
make their own beard. Bonus points they
there we
make
go.
their own
Yeah.
beard.
No, you gotta like
in the
pick
closet.
your thing, right? Like I got into choose your adventure, ABCD, craft beer, fishing. Like
You're just listing off things that I like to hurt me.
I think she is. I think she's aiming this at you specifically.
This
Oh my
feels
God.
personal. How many devils do I have footing you?
I have a random quibble, and it's only because like so I bought a thing of popsicles because popsicles are hydration, right? We're adults.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay, I'll buy that.
Okay, and like so it's 3 flavors, right? And the box is supposed to have 12 in it. It does have 12, and it didn't like magically only have 11 because then I would have gotten real mad. Because like money is valuable and annoying. But it's 3 flavors, it's a box of 12. That means there should be 4 of each flavor in said box.
Oh no.
That's usually how that works out. Yes.
That math checks.
So when you have, say, 2 of one flavor, and I actually didn't count the other ones, but 2 only of one flavor, and then the others are the other 2. Like, it's not like a bag of Starburst, where, like, yes, you have many options, but I also have, like, 50 some in there, where, like, nobody's counting this, nobody's sorting this, it's, like, you know.
They
Like,
don't
there's 12.
count them?
You don't count your Starburst?
I'm
On
angry
the bag doesn't have, like, it'll say, like, serving whatever, and then about blah, blah, blah in the bag. Like, they don't count them either. They do it by weight. But, like, why do I have, like, 6 lime and only 2 strawberry, people?
That is madness.
I would have believed that the other way around.
I mean, I like the lime. I'm actually not mad about the lime portion of things. I'm mad about the inequity because now I can't do the thing where I save my favorite flavor for the last and have the like appropriate amount of my favorite flavor.
Ration.
My favorite
Yeah.
flavor in this case being raspberry, but fine.
Mhm.
Like
Very upsetting. You could write a letter.
Yes.
A neutral letter.
Strongly worded.
I just feel like despite the fact that I am like approaching 40, I just don't feel like I'm ready for Karen dude likeness.
So, not for nothing. If I can find the video, I'll send it to you. But I think Smarty Pants on Dropout had a PowerPoint presentation on how to write a letter like a Karen,
Nice.
but like in the best way possible to get good results.
And I'm fine with the idea of having like a letter that for like if the intended audience / the grievance is such that I will be making life better for people by them addressing this. I don't know if everybody else needs the equity of popsicle flavors that I do.
Say I'll point this
like
out.
if these were people, then yes, clearly. But like it's lime, strawberry, and raspberry. So like.
You know who also likes strongly worded and laid out letters?
Is it my mom?
It's
Arby?
devils.
Oh.
Yes.
It's devils.
Bringing it back, y'all. That is crazy though. Like, so I need 2 people to roll me a d10 each, please.
I hate those.
Any volunteers?
I'll do it.
Okay.
Got it. I got a 4.
Because I refuse.
4. Okay, that is geyser number 2, which is currently extinguished. Nothing happens there.
Hey.
4.
Burble
That's right.
is holding
it's
it
a
down.
crusty hole now.
The D10 you're saying?
D10. We'll see if another one of these erupts. That is Geyser 1. That is not extinguished. And it is
There we
absolutely
go.
actually.
Smoking meats,
was
also
gonna say,
definitely on the menu.
How's the crowd gonna feel about Geyser 1 going off there?
They're gonna move. They are not gonna stay there. As Geyser 1 starts to just bubble and prepares to also explode nearby. Up on the little, VIP box, you see, Mammon is just watching this whole thing very closely. And occasionally, like, he'll lean over and say something to Bale. But Odette, you feel that he is, like, almost appraising you.
Hmm.
Coming out positive on this tally.
He would like to check out your teeth.
Whoa. I will turn to him and say, sorry, the Raven Queen and I are married.
She already put a
I
ring on
don't
it.
say that. Sorry?
There is, I think, a telepathic link moment where, as like, there's just time slows down for a second, and Mammon's gonna just say to you, Odette, now I understand the terms of our duel, and I have no intention of altering them, but I do have a query. I watch you fight with a lot of passion, a lot of, well, someone who knows what they want.
Oui.
And, well, if you are the victor here, I am a devil of my word. But I'd be interested in perhaps other deals as well, should you succeed.
I would have to make an inquiry with the Raven Queen herself. But what is on your mind, my love?
he goes, my mind is not weighed down. It's clear, but I sense pressing issues in your future. And I feel like you want your people to survive and you want to succeed. And after all, as someone who excels at getting people what they want, I'd be willing to help. Just keep that in mind. But also, focus up. And like you see like a thing go by you, and you're like back into the actual fight.
Yeah.
Eyes up, Guardian.
Very cool.
Very
The geyser
cool.
is bubbling over. Valen, you are trapped inside this ice dome with this, Barb Devil who is like, oh yeah, oh no, and is now like looking at you and looking at the wall, looking at you, looking at the wall, and like trying to decide if it's like, is it? Do I just fight this guy or do I just like break out? Hasn't really made a choice there yet.
Oh
Your
man,
move.
if he wasn't barbed, I could pick him up and throw him at the wall.
He will do extra damage to the wall.
But
That is
probably in my
absolutely not
hands.
a rule, but if you throw a Barb Devil at a wall, I think he does extra damage.
Could we roll for whether or not he sticks like a whole bunch of push-ups?
Absolutely.
No, Balin is going to smash the wall with the flaming sword.
Okay. Let me get the... Okie dokie. So you switching from Radiant to Fire?
No, I'm going to stick with Radiant.
Okay.
Because it takes a bonus action to switch.
It's true. If you want to roll Arcana real quick, you're welcome to.
Sure. I mean, it's still magic, slashing, and strength. That's a 15.
Okay. you assess pretty quickly that like radiant will be fine. Fire will absolutely get you out of here faster.
Yeah, but I want that bonus action.
That's fair.
All right. Do you want me to roll an attack?
Yes, it technically has an AC. Although, just let me know if it's not a 1.
It's like, please show me a 20. No, it's 15.
Okay, yeah, you immediately just slam into this wall. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right. Do you want a difference between magic slashing and radiant?
No, the only thing I care about is fire.
Or actually, when I gave you the numbers for the barbed demon last turn, I counted it as fire damage for the sword.
Oh, that's fire damage, not radiant?
Yeah. No, what the numbers that I gave you, I only counted smite as the radiant damage. The damage from the sword I gave to you as fire damage.
Check. Okay, got it.
So either it's already on fire, or I need to give you more numbers for the the barbed devil.
No, the Barb Devil is whatever for fire. He might take a little less damage, but the radiant damage really fucked him up. So I'm not gonna recalculate. He took a shitload of damage from that radiant attack.
All right, then the Flaming Avenger is currently set on fire anyway.
Okay.
All right, so you want me to break out the numbers?
Yes, please. Just whatever else and fire.
All right. So first off, it's 10 fire.
Okay. Cool.
And then I believe it is 1, 2 D8s to start things off, plus 6. So 21 magic slashing.
Oh, nifty.
Actually, it's 14 magic slashing and 7 radiant.
Cool. Yeah, that 10 turns to 20 for the fire. So with your 41 points of damage, you just smash out a Valin-sized section of wall from this dome, and you are now free to maneuver.
Cool.
Which I'm assuming you're smashing like right here, but you got flexibility.
Yeah.
And it's a 5-foot block you've smashed out.
Okay. Odette, how are your HP?
Not great. Well, so I'm not one for doing math in public, but I'm at 38 right now out of 113. So that much.
Okay. So not bad, but not great.
Right. Well, well below half. So
well below half. That's fair. Then I'm going to finish off the Barbed Devil.
Okay. I want to set this scene real quick. So as you like smash into the wall, like it's freezing in this dome, which is crazy considering the temperature down here in hell. You turn around, you know, your flaming sword lit up, and then we like smash cut to the outside of the dome where like the Ice Devil and the Beard Devils, and I think just for fucking comedy's sake, this imp has like moved up to the front, and they're like, yeah, that'll hold him for a minute. It's just a crack. What the? And like, I gonna roll some damage for the imp, honestly. The imp is like knocked backwards and like takes a couple point of damage. Like the bearded devils, like all just their beards like react in surprise, like with the rest of them, and the ice devil's like, oh damn. As Valen just bursts out of this dome and is like just lit up with fire. And yeah, go do your thing.
Yeah, and just as I'm about to leave, I just turn around and just take a good swack at the Barbed Devil.
Okay.
Which I have advantage on because he is a medium size.
Yep.
I feel like Valen's got like the
okay,
like
well that's
sublimating ice crystals coming off from the.
That's a 17 to hit.
Warm.
Not
that
great, but okay, good. And I am going to throw a level 1 smite. Excuse me. So I believe he is a fiend, most likely, right? So that is 3d8 radiant. Let's just throw that in to begin. Alright, that's 12 radiant damage.
Okay.
And then 13 magic non-radiant damage. didn't hit him very hard.
That's honestly all you needed. You turn and he like for a second he like looks relieved that you're leaving, and then just like, turn around and smite him as an afterthought as you're rolling out, and just he just turns into a pile of dust.
Perfect.
He's
And then
done.
I'm going to use my Channel Divinity Inspiring Smite to add 2d8 plus my Paladin level of 16 temporary HP to Odette.
Ooh.
5. So that is 21 temporary HP.
Oh, that's great. That's fantastic. I was like, I'll take 5. Oh, 21? Never mind. I'll take that.
That's
On a
much
2d8, 5 ain't great, but still. All right. And then Gruff is going to wheel around and get back up in Amnesu's face.
okay.
The only way that I keep these things' attention is if he's scared.
Yeah, these two beard devils are gonna swing at you.
That's fine.
Where would you go? Too many tabs. Barb devils, ice devils. What are weird?
Yeah, I went around the top here was my idea.
Yeah, so it'll just be number 3 and 4. Okay. This is at plus, not a lot. Plus 6. So first one, 18. That ain't it.
That's 19, but still.
Thank you.
Dirty
And
20, also not enough.
Ain't it? Okay. Yeah, they both. Their beards actually lash out at you as you try to run by, and they are not successful.
Good.
Okay.
All right, that is movement, action, bonus action, and little fiddly bullshit.
Cool. Burble's gonna go, and Burble sees this Barb Devil getting ready to run away, and just starts. Burble's really big.
What's the grab?
Subsubs him.
And is going to grapple him.
He gives him a hug. He saw that he likes hugs.
Burble rolls a 19. And the Barb Devil, who is frightened, rolls a 5 plus. That ain't great. 13. So it runs. I picture it like turning from Bella from the eye bite and like runs into Burble, who's just like whoop, and just starts thrashing violently as he's now drowning inside of this water weird.
Thanks for the assist, Burble.
Who's a good boy?
Who's your good boy? Who's your good Burble?
Burble's like, oh, I'm happy to be here. You know, my favorite pastime is watching things drown and thrash, and then they stop, and that's the best part. Very satisfying. Also, I have insight into the cosmos and unknowns, but drowning things is fun.
Wow.
I mean, Burble. So Burble's just got this devil rolled up. Odette,
Oh my god. All right.
it's your turn. You're a little better off, but you know you're pretty hurt. Chantel's pretty hurt, and you can see very quickly like the sea of devils that is just slowly closing in on this fight, because you've seen enough performances, and I think seen enough like crowds frenzied, right, to realize that the longer this goes on, like the more bold these devils are going to get, and you could theoretically have every devil in the stands fighting you in short order if you don't get a grip of this thing like soon.
Understood. Before she turned into silvery mist and vanished, how well did Chantel look? How bad off?
Chantel looks reasonably hurt. You can tell that she's expended like a shitload of resources just to keep pace in this fight. But she still has more of a cocky expression than fear at this point.
Okay.
But that fear is kind
Don't love
of
that.
starting to show through.
What was that, Itzel?
Oh,
I said we don't love that she has more of a cocky expression than fear.
No.
No, that needs to go.
Okay. All right. So I can move exactly 55 to be right here, up in her face.
Okay.
That is my move.
Just run across the
She,
bridge.
yeah, she's doing butterflies. That's where you spin in the air with your knees kind of like bent in, your legs kind of bent in.
Honestly,
Yeah.
good.
She's doing like jets where you like legs straight out, arms straight out. Go ahead.
I think there's a moment from all the like the steam and vapor that came from extinguishing those lava vents. Like Chantel's looking in for a second, like we just don't see Odette, and then you just like like pirouette jet out of the steam and like land in front of her, and it's like okay.
Yes. So, and she's like, leaving so soon, and like as she comes out of the fog with like um, uh, the eclipse blade overhead, two-handed.
About time you called up.
All right, we're gonna do this. All right.
Oh, her AC is back to a normal number. That ain't good.
No longer a thing.
So
Okay.
she no longer has that sweet +8 bonus.
Sweet +8.
Yeah, she just wanted to kill you. It didn't quite work out for her.
23
23 will not hit.
will not hit.
Correct.
We have 16 points of advantage remaining.
I think I'm gonna use
Did
one.
we discover that it was like
Throw
26
it.
or slightly above last
I think it's actually slightly above, and somebody just donated a little while ago.
I was way to 17. Yeah.
17.
I used one, then she put it back.
Burn it.
We have enough for everyone to take one every turn for a minute.
You should burn the shit out of these. Because remember, once the campaign's over, they're like mega elixirs. You can't use them anymore.
It's true.
They don't transfer to the next game.
Got
I
it.
mean, my only regret was that I didn't get it at a time in which it interrupted play for the thing to pop up. But that was, that's my bad.
Okay, so that was the one that I just hit with that did not hit.
23 did not hit.
What was that number?
23.
23. Good God. Okay, so in that case, does 29 hit?
29 does.
There we go.
I am not getting any. I don't think I've ever really gotten a crit before. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna do it anyway. So. All right. 10, 16, 19. Double checking my. $33 damage.
Okay. Damn. Yeah, you just wail into her, and despite her best attempts to like keep up with your speed, like just gets cut up by the Eclipse Blade.
Yes. I imagine also my phase is back on. So I imagine kind of like those after images you see in Street Fighter like super moves or like Alucard from Symphony of the Night. There's these after images, and like a couple of them come down, and she blocks nothing, and then like the third one actually like hits. Nice. Stunning strike.
Okay.
So
that
she ends like slicing into her, and then just like just palm strikes her like in the neck.
26.
Fine. Okay. I'm going to attack again.
Okay. Yeah, 18 +8. Yep.
Oh, it's fine. So I have Hexblade's Curse on. That's why I'm doing extra damage. I rolled an 18. I crit on a 19 or 20.
Damn it!
Oh!
So let me see. That would be 18.
I still think you hit
It's
that.
probably
31,
good
so-
Yeah, that
initiative
definitely
for
hits.
that.
Oh my god. Come on. Come on, Chantel.
I think when you hit her every time trying to like stun her and she's not using those abilities, I think you actually see like flames come up over her every time you would stun her that just kind of like force her back into action.
Got it.
But she still have one of those floating gems.
Got it. 14. And then...
I'm rolling all these now, Bear, because they're critical.
Thank you.
Your jewelry's tacky.
27
My 7 will also hit.
points of damage.
Oh,
no,
that's damage. Fuck yeah.
That's the damage. And then I'm gonna do it. Stunning strike.
Okay.
All right.
News.
Get her.
Do it.
That is 25.
Sheesh.
17 plus 8. Yeah.
Yeah.
25.
Anybody have silvery barbs? It's fine. Like
I
guess.
made an insight check earlier about her fighting forms. This is new.
This is new. Okay.
She's never had Constitution like this powerful. This is clearly some sort of fiendish thing.
Okay.
Stupid jewelry.
Oh, another 18. So the same thing as before. That would be 13 plus 18.
Okay.
So, I hit.
Oh man, she is really badly hurt.
I rolled a 10.
20?
Okay. No, I rolled a 10 on the 1d10, which was very exciting. Okay, so 10. 21 plus 13.
34.
34. 34.
Okay.
And I'm key fueled attack, so I'm using my bonus action to do weapon attack.
Okay.
Because I spent key on that turn. How does she look?
She's gone from cocky to genuinely afraid in this last flurry.
As she should be.
Like she's watching her like life be depleted and realizing like this may be bad for her.
Stunning strike.
Okay. Reroll. Sorry.
Oh, good God.
19. Jesus.
Okay.
Owlbear
right.
loves you right now.
I'm practically out, so it's fine. That's all I've got.
Weren't you making a weapon attack, you said?
Sorry?
Didn't you say you were making a weapon attack?
No, did I hit twice or 3 times? I'm sorry.
You hit one, two. You hit twice.
Wait, okay. All right, then yeah.
One.
I'm sorry, the last one.
Yes. Then
Sorry,
yes.
okay.
Oh,
I was
you
counting
missed.
the re-roll, and that was incorrect. One last one. All right, guys, we got this.
That's right.
Good God. All right. Oh, it's fine. 29.
That'll hit.
Good God. Right.
I think every time you like almost stun her and like she locks up for a second, that like that like fire around her seems to actually be like almost thinning her out.
Okay, got it. Okay. 16.
Which is mostly dramatic flavor, but still makes a lot of sense.
29.
Damage.
Yes.
So that's over 100 damage turned.
Yeah.
Hexblade's curse plus some hex on her and a really fun weapon. Thank you, Andy.
You're welcome.
I can pump it out, but it's like it takes some time to like power it up. The extra there's 2 rounds of bonus actions in order to make hexes and curses. How does she look?
Fucked up.
Oh, she's still standing. Okay. Okay. Odette with the final. I think the final hit. You may have seen that there's like this guy on the YouTubes and whatever who will roll a 2-handed sword like along his back and neck and shoulders. I think she just does that and she like spins and she lets it like roll into her arms and just says yield. As like several kind of like after images like smack her down.
On on that last hit, her eyes just kind of flip over, right? And they change to just like this weird, like hellfire red. Um, and it looks like that, like Chantel may or may not still be driving this thing, uh, but may in fact be just like fully powered by just fiendish magic at this point to keep her alive.
Oh my gosh. Uh,
And she
Chantel,
just says, "Never."
Chantel, what have you gotten yourself into?
Exactly what she deserves.
And that's my turn. I block her
turn.
from getting any closer to anybody else.
Okay. Damn, really good turn.
Oh crap! Stun. And then
On
that
the last hit, might as well.
Yeah.
might as well. I think I might be out. I'm gonna have to double check that. So that's
Jesus Christ!
I rolled a 16, 17, 18, and 19 on those 4 rolls. That is absurd.
crap. All right. I guess I'm done.
That's why I rolled him an owlbear. I was like, I don't want to.
We can all see it.
Oh, I got nothing.
It's okay. It's okay.
Sorry.
No worries. I don't think I have anything to counter that. I have silvery barbs, but that might not be worth it as a reaction. Okay, I'm done.
All right. This ice devil is going to like kind of shove the bearded devils to the side and be like, I'll take care of him, and go after Valen.
No.
I'm gonna roll a d6 for him.
Bring
See
it
if
on,
his
old man.
Shit recharge. I'm looking for a 6. That ain't it. Okay. Cool. So he's gonna just attack. Yep. Okay. That one ain't gonna do shit. 16 misses.
Slow clap.
22
As he
does hit.
stumbles over himself. That hits.
Mm-hmm.
Except for when I use my shield spell.
Oh.
Okay. Damn. Yeah, it basically comes at you and just claw, tries to bite into you, whips around with its tail, and the tail just like kind of scrapes off the shield spell, just creating like a whole arc of sparks as it's trying to end you and just cannot.
Sentinel shield gets 1 for free per long rest.
Hell yes. Good use too. Good timing too. The second ice devil is going to... He's in the fight now. Jump down here. Athletics check. This one gets a 24. He passes.
I appreciate you using different emblems for the different ice demons.
There, I have most of them except for the bearded devils. Like even the barb devils are all different.
I saw that.
Yeah, there's a variety of different imps. I think there's like 4 of them.
I appreciate that touch.
Yeah, this one was just like, I didn't plan on him summoning reinforcements, but he absolutely can. So get back in there. But thank you. He wants to help. This is 60. What are the wall dimensions of this thing? 30, 10. Okay. It's going to take advantage of a cool thing you can do. So he's going to create a wall of ice. And that wall of ice is going to be 30 feet long. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. So he's going to put it right here.
Ooh.
And what that does is I need both Itzel and Bella to make a DC 17 dexterity saving throw.
Oh wait, what happened?
Wall of ice summoned on
it's
top of
under
them.
Great, cool. I'm going to use my reaction, and I'm going to use the mantle of the mantle of the muse to let them get 5 temporary HP and then move up to their movement. And then while I'm at it, I'm just going to see if there's anybody else I can smack
I
with
was going to say,
that.
let them get the dex save. Maybe they dive out perfectly fine.
Okay.
Bella,
Sure,
how's
okay,
your
go for
dex
it.
looking?
Dex is one of my better stats. I will say
Oh,
that.
okay. Itzel, still not loved by Owlbear.
I mean, it's an
Um,
11, so no, not really.
We still have 16 points of advantage tokens.
Yeah, I actually
It's
would like
true,
to use
or
one
if
of
you
those
want to
'cause I
use
didn't
the
roll
muse, I'd be
great.
happy of it too.
I do.
Okay, I can
Yeah.
reroll if I don't know about.
You let me know
Yeah,
what
no,
you want to do.
18. I just used one, so 18
Oh.
is the new dexterity.
And my new dex is 21. So we both used an advantage from the pool.
Okay.
And what was the DC on this again?
17.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, we both passed when we rerolled.
All right. So you are
Use the
using
power of
dexterity.
friendship.
You're not using the mantle.
The power
I
of
am not.
buying our way to
Well,
success.
so dexterity means that we're still going to take damage, right?
Potentially, yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I can live with that, but
You take half damage, but yes,
yes.
damage occurs.
All right.
So, what's the damage?
What is it? 18? Yeah. So you take 18 cold damage.
18
That's
is
half.
half.
Yeah. 37.
Oof.
10d6.
That's a lot of d6s.
I'm glad we didn't fail then.
But more importantly, you're not trapped in the wall.
Yeah, that's the important part.
What side of the wall do you want to be on? That is your choice.
Put me. I'm gonna be like this side.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah, the only target on this side is Chantel, and you can't target her.
I was gonna
So
say
yeah.
I can't hit Chantel, and like, yeah, there are imps over there, but they're imps.
They don't count.
Okay.
Okay.
We
you know,
eventually
you say
dive
that.
up north as this wall kind of like forms, but just the sheer freezing cold of this thing like still leaves you just shaking and just almost all burning from the actual like frost.
I mean, yes, but afterward in the balmy climate of hell, isn't there a little bit of an refreshing?
Makes a nice breeze.
I mean, eventually, like, oh, this is actually kind of nice, and then it starts to get hot again. And you're like, ah, this place sucks.
Try to find the perfect distance from the ice wall to be comfortable.
Yeah, right. Like, it's still too humid. Then, like, yeah, okay.
One of the devils is like, hey, don't leave the ice wall open. You're not trying to fucking cool down the entirety of hell. Come on.
Yeah. Thanks, Dad.
Okay.
After this, we're getting ice picks and we're all chipping off snow cones. Right.
Here's
Except for Chantel and that one imp.
all right. This is gonna be interesting. Bonus action for Chantel to fire another one of those bolts at you.
Okay, she is using. She's at disadvantage.
Yep. These are both plus 12. So, that 3 ain't gonna do it. So, a radiant bolt flies past you and does not connect. And you can see now that like her body is just like it almost looks like a fucking marionette to you. As like she's just moving around with these like warlock powers, and like that seems to just be keeping her going. And she looks at you with those just infernal eyes and says, you know, I was planning to win this thing outright. But honestly, if we both go down, I think that's a win for me.
Don't.
What? Are you scared of the dark?
I live the dark.
And she's going to cast her last spell. I'm going to go.
It's the final countdown.
No.
Oh no! I
But then-
do not like the look of that.
Does anybody have Dispel Magic or Counter Spell?
I do have
do.
counterspell.
I'm very far away.
We're very far away.
Yeah. Do you want to counterspell this?
I do.
Okay.
I have Dispel Magic also. So.
Yeah, I have Dispel Magic. I didn't memorize the counterspell.
Okay. I'll make sure I get this right. You have to roll for this one.
I figured there was no way something like she was pulling out a third level spell as her swan song.
Spirit Bomb. Yeah.
The DC to counter this is 10 plus spell level, so it's 18. Okay.
Okay.
Your bonus for it's basically your D20 plus your casting modifier, so your charisma bonus.
Okay, and it's
No
just...
proficiency?
No, not for counterspell.
Oh.
So
We've still got 14 more points of advantage, so.
I would like to use one of them, yes, please.
I'll give you one.
Yeah, that's fair.
You want to roll an owlbear? Oh, you rolled it.
Ah! 21.
Okay. Here's what you see for a second. For a brief moment, this spell takes effect, right? Before it is countered, because it's cool, and it has. Don't worry, you won't suffer the spell's effects.
And she got every
I'm gonna tell
dancer.
you what you avoided. The entire area in that 60-foot radius goes dark. Even those who have dark vision and devil sight can't see through it.
Oh no.
All you hear inside this darkness is shrieking, gibbering madness. And you feel hands grabbing, not at you, but into your actual soul and tearing parts of your physical being from your actual body. Like as this disorienting terror takes place.
Is this the moist sucking tentacle noises?
No.
No, this is maddening darkness.
This is
You wanna
maddening
know how
darkness.
You want to know how I know? Because I can do that shit too, Chantel. I looked at that spell to pull out here, and I was like, nah, too much collateral damage.
Yeah.
Great for everybody else, though. And as it starts to sink in, and like that pure psychic damage, that would have. I'm gonna roll it out for funsies.
I'm curious.
Just for funsies. How much would you guys have hated this?
And she's got a bonus for that as well. And this would have been ongoing.
Oh.
By the way.
And she's not even in it.
52 points of psychic damage would have occurred to everyone in that radius.
What, a whiz save?
It would have been a wisdom save. But yeah, 52 points of psychic damage.
I'm sure
But
that's fine.
as it reaches a point where like this shrieking madness is about to just fully collapse your mind, soul, and body and rip them from each other. Bella, what's your counterspell look like?
I think as the darkness sort of starts to like take effect, because she does have devil sight, it's almost as if she is able to see Chantel as like one of the last people to lose her sight, and just like a wisp of shadow that's almost more like smoke, so it's not that darkness so much as like this inky gray sort of like ethereal lightness just sort of spirals out from Bella and like dissipates the shadow.
Okay.
The darkness, as it were.
And then the hellfire and lights return, leaving everyone in there briefly just really
Wide-eyed.
shaken. But the fight continues. So that is her.
Valen is over there with an archdemon, just like, what the fuck was
What the hell is that? Even all the devils like kind of lean back for a second. They're like, "Oh, okay."
Her eyes are still black, like black voids, by the way. Bella's are, so.
Oh man.
Hell yeah. Okay, that was action.
She looks right at home here.
Bonus action.
She already used hers.
Oh yeah, no, she did.
Mm.
Yeah, she missed with her crown of stars, which is unfortunate because that does a lot of damage. Heartbreaking.
Womp womp.
She's going to do the last thing that makes perfect sense.
Pulls out a stick of dynamite.
A gun.
Yeah!
Oh, well, wait a second.
Whoa!
She hold on, I need to look up one thing for a reaction. Her turn is done though. Okay. Yeah, very cool. Bearded Devils. The Bearded Devils are all going to just run after Valen.
That was my hope.
No.
They can 15, yeah. This dude can get there. This dude can kind of like clamber up and get in. These other two actually I don't think can. They're going to get like close. Actually, this guy has enough movement, so he's going to go. Yeah. He's going to go up here with you. They're just gonna literally with their beards try to murder you.
That's fine.
You're still
Now remember,
shield up.
shield is still up.
Mhm.
I forgot to tell you on Ice Devil, but my protection from evil is still up too, so they have disadvantage.
Alrighty. First one. Nat 20 and a 9. I'll take that 9 with dignity and move on.
He
That's
needs a
nice.
27 to hit.
Okay.
With disadvantage.
These guys, that's not gonna hit. Beard Devil 1 misses. Beard Devil 2 also misses.
I want him to hit me just so I can get my counterattack.
10-foot reach. Yep. Beard Devil 3 could hit you.
Oh, yeah.
Nope. Close. Nothing. They basically rush
ping,
you.
Ping, 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 ping.
You're literally in like just a divine aura of shield, like that. Just it's basically just you, and like you can almost feel like a whole army of people behind you being like, "Hold the line!" And these devils are crashing against it, and you are unfazed. Although I think like dramatically, your like feet are sliding back a little bit, but like just a wall of devils cannot actually get to you. Fucking hey. All right, Imizu.
Mm.
He wants nothing to do with this.
I don't want to interrupt,
Go ahead.
but I think Chantel has already broken the rules.
She
No?
did break the rules.
Uh,
How so?
She
she
attacked Itzel and
she
Bella.
attacked. It was only by Bella's grace that.
No one else is allowed to attack her.
You guys can attack whoever you want.
Oh, okay.
She
Never mind.
stabbed,
Can't
she
attack
stabbed a
you back.
dancer turn 1 and just said, fuck it.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
It's a one-way street.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a one-way street. Okay.
Theoretically, she could have ignored you and tried to kill everybody else, but that didn't seem right.
True. Okay.
But no, good call though. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
This dude is going to.
Okay.
What's the range on this shit?
Is he using to teleport?
No, he's just gonna fly. You can take a swing at him.
Yes, I can. I would like to use point of advantage to get rid of that nat 1, please.
Okay. Burning it away.
That's what it's there for.
True.
Like, oh, we need to
Don't worry,
replenish
we'll
it.
look
There we
back up
go.
again before we have to fight Zengi.
His AC is 24.
Oh, I got a 29.
Okay. Hit.
And I'm going to blow a level 4 smite.
Okay, hold on. This is important. I'm gonna pull this up. Go ahead and start rolling damage.
All right. Do you want me to break out the radiant?
Are you asking me this, or are you asking the party this?
No, do you want me to spell the radiant out separately?
Oh, no, because he's not vulnerable to it.
Okay. There's the radiant damage plus
Okay.
1d8 plus 2d6.
I'll tell you because I'm pretty confident you're not going to do it, but on the off chance it happens, he has 153 hit points.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. That's fine. I'm still going to hit him.
He
as
did
hard
167
as I
in a turn, so I was like, it's possible.
All right, so it's this plus 6. Go. 41.
41. Okay, still
For an
good
attack
hit.
of opportunity, pretty good.
That's fucking great. Okay. He takes that smite and like kind of uses his like wings and robes to try to shield himself as best as possible, but just takes that hit and just decides, fuck it, I'm out. Like, I have other devils for this.
This is what I pay you people for.
Yeah. And he's going to Can I get both of you? Yeah. From his safe spot, he's going to cast a spell that goes 2 different directions. You basically see his like hands come up, generate a shitload of infernal energy, and then it's laced with like darkness. And points one hand at you, Valen, and the other hand at I'm going to say Bella because you counterspelled that other shit, and fires these 2 beams. I need both Valen and Bella to make a DC 19 Wisdom saving throw, please.
At least it's whiz save. Whiz save I can do.
That was almost a 20.
You said 19?
Mm-hmm.
23.
Okay.
How much do I not want to fail this?
I mean, I think
He's an archdevil.
I'm gonna use a point.
All of his attacks are horrifying.
Yes.
I'm gonna use a point from the pool, please.
Go for it. Yeah.
Unfortunately, I will still fail, even
Gotcha.
with the reroll.
Oh, this is terrible, actually. Okay, here we go.
I have res memorized.
All right. So, Valen, you succeed.
Yes.
So,
He's like, half damage. That'll be
Half
70.
18, right? There's
Yes.
6, 18. Yeah, so 18. This is
Okay.
necrotic damage. 18 necrotic damage hits you. But the other side effects of this do not. Bella, you take 29 necrotic damage full and are blinded as this darkness just literally like hits you, crawls across your skin, and then like I think the shadows like crawl into your eyes.
So I'm gonna stop you right there. I have resistance to necrotic damage
Okay,
There it
take
is.
half.
because of the Raven's Shield, which is an ability I have by being a Raven Queen as my patron.
You take 14.
I was honestly looking through my stuff. I was like, do I have advantage on a necrotic?
Still,
No.
the shadows like crawl up and into your
And
eyes
I'm blinded?
and blind you. With that, I do need you to make
How does that affect my eye bite?
Oh,
roll concentration.
Oh no, the God's Tier gives me resistance to necrotic damage.
Okay.
How does that affect since I succeeded?
Half of half.
Oh, okay, so I only take 9.
Mhm.
Oh, cool. I was like, I knew there was something on this damn sheet for this.
Yeah, because resistance doesn't stack, but if you take half and then have resistance, it still works.
Cool.
was that everybody or just?
It was just us two. It was two
Us
beams.
two.
He targeted Valen because Valen's a pain in the ass, and Bella because Bella has
Because
recently been
Bella's a pain in the ass.
only sometimes.
Your concentration check is DC 14.
Here, I will roll it. I will roll it in Owlbear for everybody's.
And then, boom, eye bite fizzles.
That's a tree. But the
as-
guy's being smothered by Burble anyway.
Yeah, he has
As
enough.
these
Oh no, that
shadows-
guy's dead. It just means that I can't target anybody. I was good. Like I could keep targeting people with it.
Oh,
But
Yeah,
that's
it
it's
stays
all-
up, and you can just. It's actually
Like
pretty mean.
if that guy was around, yeah, he wouldn't be frightened of me anymore. But I'm pretty sure Burble killed him. Like I don't think that guy's on our problems list anymore.
Burble is
No, Burble's just
slowly
living his best life.
killing him.
But no, it was I could have then like turned around and targeted another devil with my eye bite if it hadn't just fizzled.
That's
Okay.
useful. Just like Hex.
That fizzles.
Boo.
Or you lose concentration on that, right?
Oh, but unlike Hex, it's not like I can only do it if the person's dead. You could just like look at a different person every turn and be like, I know you're scared of me. I know you're scared of me.
It's a mean passive. Part of why I want to get rid of it.
I'm
Never let me have any fun, Andy.
I like your counter spell.
I was going to say I'm donating now. I don't know if you want to re-roll that.
I already re-roll.
Oh,
well,
never mind.
no.
Boo.
Yeah, I already tried to re-roll to not fail, but the problem was I was trying to beat a 19 and I only have a +6, so like it was more likely than not I was gonna fail no matter how many times I roll. So
Well, yeah, you had a 66% chance to succeed.
yeah,
I need you to
like
make one
but
more
like
saving throw, though.
the odds were not on my side. So
I need you to make one more saving throw.
no, no, Andy. Enough is enough.
No, this whole dude's thing is like just waterfall in saving throws, and it's terrible.
I got him in a second. I got him.
I need you to make, since you are now like as you're blinded and these shadows start to like
Yeah,
crawl
Justin,
into
fucking
your eyes
grip
and
it,
your
grip
mind.
it, baby. Slop that down, dude. Shit, yeah, dude. Crack one for the big boy.
Put that back up to 12.
Thank you.
What do you want me to roll?
Woo!
Your mind starts to fill with darkness, right? And it feels like this encroaching darkness is actually blocking out your ability to think and process information. I need you to roll a DC 18 intelligence saving throw, please.
Is this to avoid being frightened?
It is not.
Okay.
Oh
Age
no, I
saves
think
are
I
the
know what
worst.
this is.
Book learning should not be useful in fights.
Like, when else am I gonna use like creating a Roman like Tortuga defense kind of, you know? Like,
That is gonna be an 18.
That is not it. Oh no, so you met DC. Yep, you got it.
Oh yeah, roller wins ties. Yeah.
Ooh.
For a second, this shadow crawling through your mind starts tearing away at the foundations. And there's a moment where you panic because you forget why you're here. You forget who that person standing next to you is over by Itzel. You are stunned by this water weird that you've never seen before. And you try to ground yourself by being like, oh, well, I got here and you don't remember the whole journey. You don't remember your own name. Your memories just slowly are consumed by this shadow. And like one little compartment in the back of your mind stops it and then kicks the shadow out. And you're like, holy shit, as all the memories come flooding back to you. But for a second, you were about to be turned into just like some sort of mindless thing.
No.
But you succeeded. Good save. Barb Devil. Oh my god. Rolls a nat 1 on his attempt to grapple with purple and is just continuing to drown. Excuse me.
Stop embarrassing yourself. It's that one friend you took to the beach who's like, I'm gonna fight the waves.
I'm gonna fight
I know,
the
right?
ocean.
Watch me.
I'm sorry. I need some context for this. Which
Is the
your
expectation that
friends
we've
does
all
that?
had this friend? Cause
Yeah, I was like, I don't
I'm
know if I have
saying,
this experience.
I don't
When
want
we
to
say the
name
one
names.
friend, do we actually just mean the one singular person?
The
Oh, God.
one shared friend, yeah.
Do you guys all know Jason and Bruce?
I do need an opposed athletics from Bella, please. That is DC 17.
Stop it!
As this Barb Devil just takes advantage of you kind of being out of it and just tries to like line back for tackle you.
Can she use acrobatics instead?
To counter a grapple.
I
To
believe
escape
so.
or grapple, yes. To counter, no.
Ah, okay.
Right?
Okay.
No, I'm
but
sorry. Defenders can use either one.
So you can roll dex instead of strength.
A grapple is an attack roll, right?
Correct.
What did he go? What did he get?
17.
I can throw some Cosmic Omen on that.
Let's see what Bella gets. She said she has pretty good for dex.
Why do you guys keep not letting me use my stuff?
I am perfectly okay with letting you use your stuff. I am blinded. I need all the help I can get
Oh,
You
shit,
have
now.
Inspired by the
disadvantage on this, too.
muse?
Oh, she's
Like,
blind. That's right. She's like,
Cosmic Omen?
I heard a rattling noise,
Yeah,
and then she gets hit by
I
a
wasn't gonna
solid spikes.
correct that he was like, oh yeah, technically she does get to choose, but I was about to be like, I really think in this case that maybe acrobatics should not be allowed.
I'm actually completely wrong on this. I'm so sorry. A blinded creature can't see automatically fails any ability check that requires sight. You're just
Oh, no.
You're just getting tackled.
Why would a grapple require sight?
You're
Yeah.
just straight up getting tackled.
If it's athletics, then
It's not
I
a tackle.
can
It's a grapple that involves holding on. And that
Yeah,
doesn't need sight to be like, stop it,
We'll
stop
just
it.
ignore the fact that Bella
like,
has a -1 to strength, so yeah, she's probably not going to be able to like instantaneously break that attempt at a grapple while blinded. But
I'm rolling damage.
but I'm guessing that means that maybe Itzel
use
shouldn't
Cosmic Omen.
waste omens on this if it's an automatic fail.
3,
No.
46.
I mean, you should do the thing that every 6-year-old does and be like, oh, you're trying to hold me? I'm just gonna lick you and you're gonna go gross and then drop me.
5,
And in that case,
Bella
Nine.
licks the demon and suddenly has a tongue piercing.
13. Hey, joke's on you. I'm into that shit. You just like start feeling the tongue in weird places because you can't say it. No, you know what? That sounded a lot worse than I meant it to. I was like, oh, it's in your ear, but like, we'll move on. We'll move the fuck on from that.
Open the can of worms.
Nope, didn't want that.
Take it back! I'll just take the normal grapple!
Yeah, no. Like we're nope. All bad. Moving the fuck on.
I'm sorry.
5, 9, 13,
That
15,
was my fault.
17 piercing damage as this thing just tackles you and just wails into you.
You said 17, right?
17 piercing damage. And sadly, you were blinded there. The other one is drowning and will drown shortly, and the other one is dead. Yeah, 100%. Thanks, Captain America. Phrasing and language. Okay.
God damn it. I was like, Misty Step has a thing about it having to be a place you can see, doesn't it?
Yes, you need line of sight for that shit.
But what if you can see it in your mind? Like,
My mind.
I've seen it in the past.
yeah. Exactly.
Guys, I think magic might be ableist.
This is a bigger conversation, and I can't have that right now.
Can't get there. I was gonna go after the dancers, and then this guy's going after the dancer. This guy's gonna go after the dancer. Luckily for Itzel, you cleared out all the imps that would have gone after you. These imps look between the ice devil, bearded devils that are fighting Valen and these dancers and go after the dancers.
I was gonna say I'd be a lot prouder of that if it weren't for the fact that it's like, oh yeah, I cleared out 4 imps with a tidal wave, and Valen's just sitting here holding off the entirety of hell with one hand.
I'm keeping them distracted.
All right.
I'm not killing them, but they're not killing me either.
I'll try to do this super fast. This
Let's
is
see.
a +5. Okay, so 2 imps are attacking, dancer 8.
I'm using my reaction to let them move. I'm doing Mantle of Inspiration again.
Okay.
All right. I just want them to.
Mantle
So
of
they,
inspiration for the dancers.
so
Bella and Itzel can get hit with an ice wall. No, I'm sorry. No, this is a good move. I'm being an asshole. Go ahead.
may I?
Who moves?
Yes, I'm being an asshole. I'm sorry.
Let me see if I can.
It's within 30 feet.
Yeah. This
So-
guy. So I can. It's up to 60 feet.
60 feet. Okay.
I'm sorry, dancer 3, 6, 4.
Dancers
3, 6, 4,
and 4 are going to move back.
7, 8.
Okay, they'll move back.
7,
Get a little
8.
clearance.
And then, crap. How bad do you look, Bella?
Bella's also grappled.
I'm real roughed up, and I feel like it's only gonna get worse from here. Like, it's pretty ugly. Another round like that, and I'm out. For sure.
This is up to Andy because I think I remember trying to do this before when somebody's movement was 0. I don't think it affects them, but that's really up to you.
She can move up to her current movement, which is 15.
If she's currently grappled, though?
Grapple only half your movement.
Oh.
I'm just dragging the barbed devil with me as I walk.
No, that's exactly what's happening.
So quick question. Odette says, like, do you need to move? Will this be helpful?
Because last time they were restrained, and restrained made their movement 0. So I was like, oh, you can move all 0 feet, but like she can move 15 feet because she has half movement right now.
Is it helpful? Is it helpful for you, Bella, if you move? Oh, this says move your full movement though. So.
Or full movement is 15.
Got it. Cool.
Yeah.
Bella, do you want to move?
She can stumble her full movement.
Go for it. Take it.
No. I would say that because if she was doing something with movement enhancements to be like, hey, my movement's currently 40 or 50, she would get 40 or 50, which is their full movement as well. So it swings both ways.
Got it. I will give it to you. So move half your movement, and you have everybody who gets this has 5 temporary HP restored. If
Who
they
does
already
it actually hit?
I'm sorry.
Who does it actually get? Who's
They've already moved, but
dancers and Bella, right?
Dancers, and Bella. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, cool.
So I was just trying
I'm
to.
not actually sure I can move anywhere unless I can pass between Itzel
Nope.
and the dancer.
Yeah, they get no attacks of opportunity on you.
Okay.
Friendlies do not block your way.
Yeah, they'll get out of your way. The Barb Devil will come with you. Everyone else will not.
That actually, if you move, that actually makes it slightly easier for me if I wanted to do a thing, so...
If he's grappling you, just run face first into the ice wall.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Or, like, do the thing where you, like, turn him into a backpack and then back up into the ice wall really fast.
This is, like, very awkward, like, push, shove to, like, falling to, like, you dragging him to him dragging you as you, like, finally move over to the spot. But the rest of the imps, unfortunately, don't have any more movement to get to you.
I like the thought of like Odette being like swirled around by like shadow and like starlight as she is taken by the spirit of the muse and she tries to share it with others, and she's like, be inspired by the muse, and Bella's like trying.
Like, pirouette faceplant.
We're grunge dancing over here.
All right,
Get in the pit.
They have a range attack. Okay. They move 40-foot flying. Oh, I know what they're gonna do. So they can't swarm and attack this turn, which lucky. But they can reposition for because they have a double move and chase people down, but cannot fight.
Ooh.
So people move and imps pursue.
I tried.
That's okay. They can't. They cannot. They were not able to take their attack action because they had to move twice. So that was a good move.
Air dash.
Yeah. Itzel, you're up. As everything's just starting to close in. Oh, also, sorry, I need somebody to roll me another 2d10.
I'll do one.
I'll do one.
7.
That's not great though. That's a 7.
Oof.
Well, I rolled a 1, so I'm doing
Okay.
my part.
8.
Very nice.
It is Itzel's turn. I'm just moving some imps onto the board.
Oh! What about the volcanic things? Are those still popping? Like the one the ice devil is standing on might be. You know.
No, it's this one over here. This is the only one that could potentially explode.
Oh, the other ones were put out by the tidal wave.
These two were extinguished, and there's only 2 of them could possibly activate on a round. But the other one was, I think this one rolled and wouldn't activate because it was extinguished.
All right,
So,
fine.
This guy's gonna move though, out of the fray. What is that? 1, 2, 3. You're good to go, Itzel. I'm just doing some quick math.
Okay. All right. Well, this changes some things potentially.
5,
Stop.
6.
I'll let you know. I can hit the Mnizu pretty darn hard on my turn. I cannot drop him this turn. So if somebody wants to give him a good thwacking, does he still have fairy fire on him, or did you drop concentration on that?
I had to drop concentration on that.
Okay.
That's okay. We've got a couple of things. All right.
And it would be against your tenets to disengage, right? Oh, Valen?
Oh, I was like, mine? No.
Typically, unless something else came up. Why?
No, just asking. I can't reach you with the mantle of the muse, but
Yeah.
A tactical repositioning is
Okay.
not.
Oh no! If you could let me move without taking an attack of opportunity, I absolutely would, because that is tactical.
I got 60. Ugh. Unfortunately, I would have to. Yeah, it's
Totally
I
fine.
only have a range of 60 feet, so how far is that? 83? 80? 85?
Too far.
Yep.
Woof.
All right, Itzel, what do you got?
Okay. I mean, I might get Dancer too. I might be.
You've done a good job keeping people alive in this combat. I've done a couple things that I thought for sure would fuck you over, and you've done a good job.
Will it not? I'm sorry. I can't draw a rectangle diagonally. What is this nonsense?
Mm,
You mean a diamond? No. What are you trying to do?
you just say
I'm trying to draw a rectangle that isn't at on the grid line specifically perpendicular. Okay. Yeah, I
It's
know.
called
I know.
a
I
polygon.
hate it. I hate it. Okay, it's fine.
I'm gonna write a strongly worded letter to this free software to be like, hey.
Once again, I don't have a problem doing that if it causes, but this is not one of those cases. Okay. Thanks, Valen. This is not helping anymore. Okay.
Oh god, why is there so much shit?
Valen's like, if I draw a hypercube, will that help? No, it will not.
I heard hypercube. I'm sorry, what?
Yes, when you try and draw something that's like a representation of something in 4 dimensions, it's a cube that's inside of another cube that expands at all points. Did you not know
No,
that?
it's a wrestling thing. Now these guys are gonna fight in the hypercube.
We're entering the hypercube.
Okay, well, you can have a definition for it operationally. All right.
What are you casting?
The reflippenticulus. Okay. If I do this guy, is that still gonna hit this one? Is the real question, though. Yeah, okay, I think I can do it without hitting the dancer, but also...
Yeah, Justin,
had
fucking
fun.
grip it and rip
I
it,
don't think I can do it
baby.
without hitting all
Slop that
Um,
down, dude. Yeah, dude.
also
Crack
hitting
one
the
for the
dancer.
big boy.
It's a rectangle.
Cool. I heard nothing of what you said, just because of the donation, which thank you.
I've been depleting it a lot. I figured it was time I put something back in.
What are you casting?
We're still in double digits.
Well, so I can do another tidal wave
Okay.
because here's the fun part, right? Like, this is within 30 feet of if I try and hit the Amnesu. All right, like, this is what I think is actually going to happen here. I'm going to use cunning action to disengage from this nonsense, because I don't want the imp and the barbed devil to be able to take an attack of opportunity on me.
Okay. Bonus action. Got it.
So we're going to move. We're going to do another tidal wave business. I can't hit all 4 of them and not hit the dancer, and I'm not going to hit the dancer. So I'm going to hit the 3 imps and the Amnesu with another tidal wave.
Okay.
Yeah, don't hit the dancers. They deal with enough abuse, I think.
All right. Let me do a thing real quick.
Also, like, as we
all.
all know, if I can't let all of them live, then I have failed, and we managed it at, like, Lyra's night, so we're going to try it again now.
Exactly. We're trying to get the Mass Effect 2 ending every
Everyone
single
lives.
battle. So
Okay, so that'll hit it. Like, it'll hit. It won't hit this guy. So hold on, let me get rid of this thing.
All right, this is important. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
No, stop. Okay.
As you cast this, the Amnesu sees, like, just hones in on your magic and literally tries to grab control of your brain to make you do something else. It's called instinctive charm.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Is this a
damn.
saving throw?
That is not. That is solid. The DC was 19.
I'm-
You're good.
Okay, I was gonna say, does 28 work? Well,
Here's how this
Does
ability
28
works,
work
just
for
so
you?
you're tracking, right? He would have been like, "Oh, you're attacking me? That's neat. I'm going to redirect your attack where I want it to go."
Okay.
He was not able to do that.
So I was
Which
gonna
would've
go.
been
Oh yeah, it
hilarious
is neat
with
that I'm
an AoE.
attacking you.
Thanks for the follow.
It's so neat that I'm attacking.
I really wanted to just turn the tidal wave and be like, "All the dancers, fuck it." But
It couldn't be all. Well, it couldn't be all of the dancers.
of them.
It could just be probably 6 of them. Okay.
definitely Bella and a lot of dancers. But nope, you were successful. Roll. I gotta roll some rolls actually.
Great.
Imps.
I will roll some rolls.
Imps. What's your DC 18?
For the tidal wave, I think it might be 17. Hold on 1 second.
Okay. 16's a fail on that then.
Yes.
4's a fail for sure. 12's
Close.
a fail.
Go. Yeah, it says so they first have to do it's dexterity saving throw 17.
All right, so the 3 imps have failed for sure. The Amnesu doesn't have great dex actually. That's 16. That ain't it.
Okay.
He fails.
And they're knocked prone if they fail, even if they don't die.
Okay. Everyone there failed.
Okay, cool.
Does he have resistance to magic? He does. Okay, hold on. That is
It's
not that.
bludgeoning.
Oh yeah, he would just get some devils have magic resistance and you have advantage on saving throws, but his second roll for advantage was a 1, so that's not going to do it.
All right, great. So I can do this one at a time, but it's a 19 for the bludgeoning damage.
I made this really easy. That kills all 3 imps.
I was gonna say, I was like, we only do it the once. Okay.
Yeah. And the Amnesu takes full damage. It's starting to look actually pretty hurt. And is knocked prone.
I'm not quite done.
This is
we're gonna
extinguished.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
Those lines away.
All right, I have, because of the star map, I have a couple of, I think I have 1 use of this that I can do for freezies. So I am going to Guiding Bolt at the Amnesu, because that'll also make attacks against him have advantage.
Okay, fire away.
Okay.
AC 24.
19, so no.
That one he sees coming and managed to grab and redirect.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. All right. And then I can Chalice. Bella probably needs it the most right now, or does Odette?
Let me double check. I'm at a little less than half hit points.
Yeah. Okay. And Bella, you're not doing well.
I'm not doing so hot. No.
Yeah,
Go for Bella.
I can't also dispel
call,
your
trap the
blindness
heat.
right now, but I can at least make some of the boo boos go away. So let's do, what is it? It's 2d8 plus 4. What does that sound? 9. Sorry, wasn't the greatest.
Okay.
Well,
Every little bit helps
okay.
when you're as low in health as I am.
Okay, and I think that's all I can do.
All right. Bella, you are blinded and grappled, but not surrounded by imps at least.
Okay.
The blinding will go away at the start of the Amnizu's next turn. What do you do?
Yeah, I was gonna say if he has to hold concentration on that, I imagine that he just lost that at least. Okay, now yeah.
No. It just hangs around for a round.
Let me have my moments. Okay.
Question.
Yeah.
Okay. So, a lot of my spells say a creature I can see.
Mm-hmm. It
Could
does not work with
we
blinded.
say that because I am grappled, we can substitute a creature I can feel, like literally have hands on?
Right in front
That
of her.
feels fair to me.
I'll give you a DC 15 Arcana check to pull that off.
Okay.
Oh God, wait,
So-
I don't remember. Are you the one that Arcana is terrible for, even though you were
No, that's
originally the
No,
best?
Arcana's pretty good.
Oh right,
Yeah,
that's okay. Okay.
that's her
because
jam.
I agree for range that would be a hell no, but since you're right there, I'll play.
All right. I will roll my Arcana check in Owlbear.
I loved also that like delicate, like I'm gonna mess with my like curl that's coming into my forehead with the end of my pencil, just like a little right there. So coquette moment.
Mhm.
What is this?
Very demure, very.
Jesus.
So
cutesy.
that is
Sorry,
going to
nope, I opened
be
that thing.
a 17 all day on that Arcana check.
Okay, locked and loaded.
Damn.
Cool. I would like to use Enervation against this barbed devil.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
So, Tendril of Inky Darkness reaches out from you, touching a creature you can see, feel, within range to drain life from it.
That
The target
feels
must make a dexterity. I'm substituting I can feel, because he is literally holding on to me. So, I'm basically just like using our active touching to instead drain life from him while he's hanging on to me, which I think is totally fair.
Yeah.
Adjustment
So-
to the rules is written.
Suddenly he's just like, wait, no, let go.
No.
And this is a dexterity saving throw?
It is a dexterity saving throw.
But he is in a grapple.
Shockingly doesn't affect dex saves.
Oh, okay.
But he's only got a +3 for this. That may not be enough for you. I think yours is 18.
My save is a 20, so yeah, that's not enough.
Yeah. What happens to this this poor barb devil?
So on a failed save, the target takes 4d8 necrotic damage, and until the spell ends, you can use your action on each of your turns to automatically deal 4d8 necrotic damage to the target.
Roll damage.
And whenever the spell deals damage to a target, you regain hit points equal to half the amount of the necrotic damage that he takes.
Great spell.
So
Yeah, that's solid.
No, Enervate's a mean one.
I'm making my problem his problem. Wait, that is not what I meant to roll. That was a d20. That's okay.
Whoa.
Ain't nobody rolling for d20 for damage in there.
No.
Okay,
There you go.
so that is 18 altogether.
So you get back 9 HP.
I get back 9 HP. He takes the 18.
Hell yeah. What's this look like?
I think so. We decided he was like grappling. He had like gotten me in a grapple from behind, so he's behind me. And I think like as Bella is has just like slogged through, doesn't know where she's going because she's blind, just sort of almost reaction of these like shadowy tendrils sort of reach back, like start creeping up his arms that are like wrapped around her until they twist around and envelop him, and then almost like pierce through the back. It almost feels like to sort of be like where his heart would be in his chest, and then like the shadow starts pulsing like a heartbeat
Oh shit!
back towards Bella.
Yeah, he goes to like scream when this happens. He's like, oh, and just coughs up like black gunk as it's like literally just spitting this in time with his heartbeat, and it's like, what the fuck? Oh my god!
Yay!
Yay!
You hear Necrocore from somewhere just being like, hell yeah!
So in
Hell
theory,
yeah,
he's
grip it
just-
and rip it.
Hell yeah!
in theory, he's just on my shoulder through all of this.
Yeah, he's just been chilling.
Because, like, yeah, he could just, like, be chilling, and, like, no one is allowed to target him if he's on my shoulder.
Mhm.
Pinky
But
swear, you can't hurt my birdie if he's on my shoulder, guys.
That's fine, but the second he leaves,
No.
Yeah.
But you can cast touch spells through him.
you can.
Can you have him out and see through his eyes? Free
You
action?
can.
Yes.
You can.
Is it a free action or?
No, it takes an action to do it. And when you do that, like you basically just you work out basically, so you slump down and like you see through the eyes, but your body's just like
So
No.
actually, as a bonus action, which I'm gonna do now, thank you for reminding me, because enervation was an action, I can merge with my raven, and I become tiny, and yeah. I have to use an action to no longer be a raven, and I can't cast spells while I'm a raven. But I can escape as my raven, essentially, and then I would have to take an action to turn into Bella again.
Do you have to re-roll for the darkness every turn? I'm sorry, the blindness every turn.
Enervation.
no, that'll go away.
It goes
It would
away.
break concentration because she can't spellcast.
You can hold concentration as a familiar. You just can't cast.
Oh, I guess my question is like, how does she get rid of the blindness?
It goes away on the Emzu's next turn.
Oh, okay, right.
Actually, yeah, I won't turn into the raven, because at this point, I would rather keep hurting this devil with the enervation, which, as long as I can concentrate, it's gonna keep. I can keep out on an action every turn. I can keep doing that same feeding
Hell yeah.
of like him taking the necrotic damage and me getting half of whatever he takes.
Damn.
Anything else for Bella?
No, since I'm blinded, and I already feel like it was already very generous letting me use one of my have to see spells as like, well, you can feel him there, so it's fine. Unless no, I can't, because that also used up my last spell slot.
Okay.
Until I can spend an action to do one of the ways that I have to regain a spell slot. I'm out of juice, guys. That was it.
Dancers.
I do have a couple things that I can spend an action to regain a spell slot, but it's just cantrips or enervation re-upping from here on out for me for a bit. So.
Oh yeah. No, but none of the dancers are dying. Valen.
Oh, wait, back to me?
There's a sea of devils that are trying to kill you.
But the
And-
archdemon is prone.
The archdemon is prone.
And Valen is just
You're-
like, oh, I see that right there.
What do you do? And your shield is gone, by the way.
My shield is now gone.
Or actually, does it stay till the end of your next turn? I think it's beginning.
The end of your next turn, I think. Wait, I might be wrong on that.
Till you start your next turn. Okay. I only ask that because I have the feeling Valen's going to run from this cluster who are going to swing at him.
I absolutely am. It's
Yeah.
true. We. You know what? No. Yeah. No. I'm just come around down here.
Okay. 1, 2, 3 things get to swing at you. Still have protection up, so
I do.
Beard Devil 2 can't do it. Beard Devil 1 also can't do it. The Ice Devil has a shot though. He's got a pretty high attack. So I'm gonna roll this one in the actual thing. There's 2 of these. He has attack. Where'd it go? This one's plus 12. 1, 2. That 6 ain't gonna do it. That's only 18.
Yes.
Okay. They all swing at you, and the protective barrier just continues to hold, even though the shield is gone.
Awesome.
Man, I was hoping he'd hit you. He has a cool ability. Anyway, run away.
All right, Valen just runs up on the devil, just eyes locked on him. He's so excited to see him falling on his butt. I don't want to drop the protection spell, which means I can't use any of my cool smite abilities. I can do a maneuvering strike, which would allow me to add an extra d8 of damage and give any ally friendly you can see gets to use half their movement for free. All right, let's get some attacks in here. He is lying down, so I have advantage.
Yep.
First attack, wham! That is a 27, I believe.
27 hits.
Yes. All right. What's the biggest smite I've got left? Is a level 3. All right. So that is 2d8 base plus 1 because he's a fiend, plus 2 for the higher level spell, so that's 5d8 for the smite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And you're back on fire or back on radiant.
I have not changed. It's still on fire.
Okay.
But you said he doesn't take more damage from radiant, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Does he take less damage from fire?
No,
Or is that demons?
he doesn't take less damage from fire.
Okay, well, that's good to know. Thank you. All right, then 2 more d8 plus 2d6. Bam, 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 bam. All right, this plus 6. 41 damage.
Okay.
Oh, and I said I was using maneuvering strike. That's 1 more. Sorry. 45 damage.
Okay. That smite shatters the ground, and you can see he's one of his wings is kind of fucked up now, and he's starting to look like he's gonna try and cut and run.
Okay. Odette, if you would like to move half your movement, just to get away from Chantel, if you want to get back into her grill afterwards, you're welcome to. On your turn, you get a charge attack or something. I don't know.
You know what? I will briefly move. Thank you, actually. I have a couple of things I can do.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Attack number 2. Ah, 19, not a 20. All right, so that's a dirty 30 to hit.
Okay, definitely hits.
All right. I probably shouldn't have wiped out the other die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2.
I'll tell you this much. He has 35 hit points.
That's 46.
No, he doesn't.
Woo!
What's this look like?
Valen comes fly. Just You see his eyes are as big as saucers as he sees an archdemon lying on the ground and just comes flying down this hill and sword up in the air, all aglow, makes eye contact with Odette across the room as he throws one down as a distraction and then raises it back over the other arm and just shouts, "Tempest thanks you," and lops off his head.
The Amnesu just explodes. I'm gonna do a thing real quick.
Fallon just
A
stands up
morale
going,
check?
"Ah!"
Wait, no, you can't do a thing. Only we
No,
can do
no.
things.
You want me to do
I
this?
think he's doing a morale check.
Yeah. The rest of the devils that see this all kind of pause.
How those imps feel it right about now?
Does this count as like a ability check?
No. But they all take a second and like stop fighting.
Wait a second. That's the sound of my oven being left on. I have to.
This is where I parked my car. No, they're gonna. At least some of the lesser ones are probably gonna start fleeing because that was an insane thing that just happened. You just killed one of their bosses.
How are Mammon and Bale and Focalor looking? Do they take pause?
No, I mean, my mom just kind of sits there and like strokes his beard, watching you. Bale just laughs. You just see that shit.
That makes sense. Yes, that's 100%
like,
in character.
Yeah, damn, he just fucking killed him. What a weakling! What a fucking pushover! I told you we needed to fire that guy. And Fauci over off to the side is like just scribbling down some notes and like flipping through some papers. But they all seem like rather impressed.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Burble is going to kind of water his way over these two imps.
Oh my god.
Because you can see that last turn, Burble did, like just suffocated the Barb Devil. There's a little quick cut scene where like a couple times he like splashes out and like gets a limb out and like gets pulled back in. At one point is like almost like comes out for a breath, like Wonder Tendrils just like slam him on the ground a couple times and pull him back in, and then now just chucks the fucking corpse of this Barb Devil away and just like tries to suck in these two imps.
He's having so much fun.
Are not focused because they just watched their boss die and just get pulled into Burble. He starts drowning them. The little imps like trying to fly desperately, and they're just basically fighting Jello. Earl's just like, "Bop, bop, bop, bop."
He's not Jello yet, but that would be fun for once we finish all of our.
Odette,
Yes.
it's your turn.
Burble versus gelatinous cube. Go.
Or like I feel like it's the Burble version of getting drunk, right? Like we mix you with a whole bunch of lime Jello.
Very well. So Odette is going to let me see. I think tell if I tell an answer to move, do they get attacks of opportunity?
They still do get attacks of opportunity.
They're not like doing a dodge action retreat.
No, they're just gonna move. Unfortunately, but you could end this.
Oh, I could. Just free action. I think I'm gonna tell Dancer 5 to book it. I think that's why I moved. I just wanted a free action somebody.
Okay.
All right. And I can move through opponent squares.
Opponent squares. No.
No.
So you can move through friendly squares.
Friendly square. I'm sorry. Friendly
Yes.
square.
Yeah. You can
Yes.
My friends.
Yeah,
Like,
they'll get out of your way. Your opponents will be like, "Oh, sure, right. Wait a second."
Or are they?
Oh, God. Are we going left or right? Oh God. I'm just in the way.
We're doing
Left on 3. 1, 2, 3. Damn it, you're left. Not.
three.
Sorry.
Oh, that's a very interesting little thing that they have there. Although I'm gonna crap. Okay, she's within 5 feet. It's fine. Within melee. So Odette just kind of like as she goes through the dancers and maybe even verbal, she like grabs their hands to like spin and propel her forward to Chantel. And as she approaches Chantel, she has her eclipse blade up, and she says, "We can end this now." As she like slides toward her, um, Chantel react anyway, or
She has dropped her knives and her hands have extended into claws.
I think Odette looks down at the dropped weapons with like a thin smile of hope on her like kind of dark midnight blue lips, and then looks like horrified when she sees the claws.
She says, "This only ends one way. You know it."
There are many endings to many different plays that we have written together. You know this.
This is the finale. Make a choice.
And she says, "Adieu," and I attack.
Okay.
No! Yes! All right.
Nat 20.
Finally got it. Right when it counts.
Yes.
If you can see it.
Ah.
Wow! That felt good. I hope.
That's so satisfying.
We were
Roll
saving it.
for damage.
Oh my god. Okay. All right. So I have to get this right. All right. Do.
Double all dice and
Pull out the bucket.
Yeah, I'm ready.
burn all your spell slots and smites.
I
Burn
don't.
all cooldowns.
You're thinking of Valen.
Well, normally Valen's the only one who crits, so
Okay.
I'm gonna put
Somebody help me keep track of this then.
I'm gonna write a
So
number on this card here.
okay, 5 plus 9.
It's 4, but she has 4 hit points. No.
A little more, it's a few more than
14.
that.
that's 14.
Okay. Thank you. 14. That is 8.
Okay, 22.
Plus the 14?
Yeah. Plus 8. I'm sorry. Plus. Keep it where it rolls. Plus another 8.
Okay, 30.
30.
Not doing as well as I thought I was going to. That's okay. Plus 13.
43.
Okay, 43.
That's as good, that's as good as I got. That's fine. So that's 43 all day. So that's 2d10 plus 66 plus 13.
Okay, what's this attack?
Plus your dex mod, right?
Oh, no, that is including my it's my charisma modifier actually. So
Oh yes.
modified class plus hexblade curse. Yes, all of that is added in.
See, I was
Okay.
tricked to let Joe run this charisma-based monk that eventually got a hexblade. Now I was like, yeah. No, it's a wonderful build. I love it.
Yeah. I'm throwing most of my stuff into performance and like shadowy stuff, but it still makes me a little angry that one of the new bard subclasses is dancer, and they're like, by the way, you use the monk's progression as far as unarmed strikes go. You can do it as a bonus action. I'm like, stop stealing my stuff.
We just built it first.
Yeah.
It's like the
no,
plot
they've
of
been
this game.
watching this feed.
Yeah. No, they watched this and they went, "Wow, Lich taking over,
Yeah.
Neverwinter. That sounds like
Yeah.
a great plot for a movie." And I was like, "I did it
Here
first."
we go.
Which
Wizards of the Coast, you're gonna get a bill. I'm just
Listen,
saying.
I guarantee you, I'm the only person in existence ever who's been like, the big bad should be a Lich and he should take over Neverwinter. Genius.
Yeah,
Never
they're
been
like,
done before.
yes, they're stealing all of our stuff, and they're like, yes, new character. We'll call her Bodette of War. Yeah.
Hey, we talked to the lawyers. It's legally distinct.
Legally distinct. Oh my god.
Very cool. Okay, here's.
But she is a breakdancer, so
Oh,
Well,
okay.
because they gotta appeal to the kids. The kids are into breakdancing,
That's
right?
true.
Because of the
Yeah,
Olympics
especially
and
after-
stuff.
After the breakdancer that charmed our hearts from Australia and during the Olympics.
I want
Technically, with how much damage Odette has done, isn't she really a break dancer at this point?
Oh, for sure.
Mm.
I want a rogue who actually like grew up on the streets. Is like, man, I grew up on the mean streets, and then breakdance street fights. Like that'd be just, especially a rogue who grew up in a musical, just a shark.
Yeah.
Um,
43.
okay. So here's what's about to happen. I need you to describe this cool attack that occurs. 'Cause that's a 23.
Oh my god.
Right? Something else is about to
Stunning,
happen, but I need you to describe what you're going to do.
stunning strike. No, I'm kidding.
Oh,
I
punching me
think.
another 20.
So I think no, I don't use stunning strike, but
Would have failed.
whoops, that's true. Um, yeah, it's fine. I think she would still have followed through with that. So Odette, uh, I think tries her best to execute the uh, the the last thing that she knows that she could do, because the first time that she fought what she thought was her best friend was after Chantel killed General Azulana in like a smoke and mirrors like weird thing that Chantel put together in order to steal his soul during a performance. They fought in the ghost wing, the abandoned wing of their theater, snow and moonlight falling all around them, and Odette uh, had nothing else to do, but she drew on the power of shadow that she had learned from her aunt's book.
This does have a similar feel, actually, as the ash and steam kind of cloud the fiery hellscape that's around you, giving it an almost like ghost-like silhouette between the two of you.
Yes. So she drew upon that power. So I think what she does now is in the spirit of Kazuna Zalana's, they're both of their mentors, uh, spirit. She tries to do the Grand Jet Azulana. So it begins with like a leap into the air, like arms up, legs just split, and there's like a bit of hang time, as there's just like think for those who are familiar, like the blade of Melania in like Elden Ring, just like
Mm-hmm.
unfathomably fast movements, slices left and right after images impacting or not. Just before she like actually hit the ground, and I think she says, "For you, my mentor." And she's shocked as like every one of them connect. And then she hits the ground, a little bit of dust and ash kind of like flowing out from both of them. And then the horror in her violet eyes as she realizes what she has done. And she reaches out like a pale, like a arm, in order to catch her friend.
I have one very important question for Odette.
Yes.
Do you want Chantel to die here?
I think she says no.
Okay.
But she did that with the intent to kill her. And she
As
just
you
has like, go ahead.
as you reach towards your friend, you see like that that final grand attack has destroyed her. She is done. Her like knees buckle, the like hell flame fire in her eyes starts to go out. Her body starts to slide down as you grab her.
Um,
If you want, I'm gonna use an ability because it makes sense to use it here.
hmm.
I'm gonna give you an opportunity to effectively grab Chantel's like actual essence and take it with you.
I know what it is. Tell me if I'm incorrect, but uh, I have defeated her. We have won.
Mm-hmm.
Um, General Kazun's soul should be freed.
It is.
and she takes out she grabs her former friend, her best enemy, and takes the music box that his soul is no longer in, and like presses it to Chantel's chest.
You see the prism that Azulano that was just trapped in shatters. He actually lands on the platform, back in like full human form. Body and soul reunited. The music box that glow upon on it goes away. As Chantel is falling and you grab her and you are like, I'm going to save her because Mammon didn't say you couldn't. It wasn't part of the deal. Take that music box, you connect it to basically her body to try to pull out like the remaining essence of your friend. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Shit.
It is DC
Oh.
20.
Oof. I don't know if I got that. I'll do it in owlbear.
Yeah, you're not within 10 feet of me anymore.
No.
This is a good
Okay.
one.
All right. That is a +2. So let me roll.
Oh my god.
Dirty 20.
With the dirty 20. Woof. It just thudded. It didn't even roll.
Here's what happens.
It just dropped.
18 + 2.
You have committed to saving your friend. Her body drops limp. You move this music box to try to capture her soul and just at least bring that back away from this corruption and torment. You see it for a second. As you look around, you see that you can see the inner workings of the layers of hell. And her soul plummets through them. And you follow. Everyone else sees Odette disappear.
Well, Bella does it. No, wait. I mean, we got her
dead.
back. We're good.
Oh,
Is something happening? Did I miss something?
I feel a stillness in the air.
Yeah.
Did we
It
win?
sounds like you already brought us down to hell. How is there more?
There's a whole lot of layers.
It's like a parfait of hell.
That's a whole lot of hell. What's happening? Oh, nice.
Here's what happens.
Oh, God.
You hurl through the different layers of hell. You see the nightmarish landscape of things that don't have power down here, of things that are trapped, of things that are tortured and just destroyed, at least in the metaphysical sense. They still remain, but minds and spirits are broken beyond repair. You see all these things as you try to follow your friend's soul to pull it out from this hell. As you finally catch her hand above just the coldest frozen lake that you've ever seen, as the two of you are just plunging towards it, down to about to smash through to the next level. What do you do?
Odette is holding on to, this is over a precipice.
It is a massive frozen lake.
She says, "Not here. Not here, my sister. I'll take you away. I'll take you from this place."
Grabs your hand and eyes kind of flutter open, and she says, with her normal voice and cadence, "Well, it looks like you finally learned to take the things you want." and is pulled into that music box, and you are hurled through the remainder of these twisted landscapes until you land back solidly on the ground in front of the rest of your friends. Um, the experience does cause psychic damage. The hit point number, I'm not particularly concerned about because you won the fight.
And that's at half, but
it would have been 35.
Got it.
As you saw the things, like truly saw the horrifying things that are down in hell, waiting for everybody. Or at least
I'll take it.
Once.
I'll take it.
Okay. There's 35 psychic damage as you traverse through that. I'm picturing it almost like that scene from Hercules at the very end, where like just everything is just withering you, mind, body, and soul, as you grab your friend back up from the depths, but you return. Those images stick with you. There's no mechanical disadvantage, but it's something that lingers in your mind.
Got it.
Odette has PTSD.
With that,
yeah.
Chantel's body.
Again, yeah.
It's only been 3 weeks, guys. Everyone's fucked up. Chantel's body hits the ground, and Bale stands up with like, ma'am, I'm giving him like a little wave or signal. Just slams that warhammer down on the ground, and all of the devils that were engaged in this fight just stop and start moving away.
Okay, but can I get one last shot in of stealing necrotic from my barbed devil buddy here?
As he's backing away, there's a leash.
Go for it.
Your hands are still up like this, but they're like fucking the.
We're good. I've stopped. One more. Okay, I'm done.
Just a little more juice.
Yeah. I'll roll that shit.
So he takes another 14, so I get 7 more back.
Okay. And he's like, no. As he tries to run. But everyone else moves back and away.
See, Valen is actively charging the other Ice Devil, and as they back away, he's like, oh, man!
Ice Devil's like, hey, dude. Hey! The bearded devils all disappear.
Did the Archdevil drop any loot?
So.
We never check for loot anymore.
Oh, yeah, we should really do that. We have no money, so.
Do you need more money or magic items? Have I not given you enough? Burble.
We're broke. All of us.
Burble, like, whenever it's like, hey, the fight's done, the imps like try to swim out, and Burble's like,
these are mine.
Looks around.
Yeah.
Tosses one out. Just lands soggy and dead on the floor. And then, like, just kind of waters his way back towards Itzel, like, kind of curls around you once and then goes back into your flask.
Yeah, I feel like she's gonna be like, I'm so proud of you.
And then you find the four of you, or all of you, have been pulled back up to the front stand. The dancers' shadows all disappear. The fight has ended.
Did we lose anybody?
Nope, not a single person dropped.
Nope, nobody even had to make death saves.
Mm-hmm. It was a solid fight. And as you're standing there, first of all, Azalana looks at you, Odette, and says, It was so good to see you. And imagine not only you rescued me, but performing it flawlessly.
I learned it from you.
Now, this was your own masterpiece.
She takes his hand unbelievingly, and she says, let's go home.
His hand is solid and warm.
I imagine like they have like a lovely little hug with like symphonic like background. And she says, "Now, don't let it ever be said that I didn't go to hell and back for you."
He laughs, and then he gives you another hug and says, "I'm so happy to have met you.
I am
You're
too.
one of my best students and one of the best people I've ever known."
Thank you. That means so much. I felt like I failed you. All that night so many years ago. But there is more we must do.
I've been gone for a while, and, well, I want to help.
Maybe not as a dancer, maybe not as a director, but as a general.
It's that silly gif everyone's seen it where the guy like throws the cloak off and he's got like a million medals. Have you guys seen that?
Absolutely.
And he's just like, at your service.
Odette like looks to everybody to make sure they're still alive, they're well, and she regards them. Thank you, my friends. I know we did not expect to make this journey, but I would have done it with nobody else. And she like looks to the devil, like the audience, and holds up a hand, and she says, "No, no. You clap for the entertainment, the thrill, the bloodshed. But there is more to this world than merely this. And just as one of us, just as Chantel, I truly believe can be saved. I believe all of you can be as well. I know that you suffer. Perhaps I have not walked in your shoes, and perhaps none of us will ever. But there is terror down here, just as there is terror above, and that you cannot deny. Would you want more to suffer as you do? Would you want anybody to suffer what you have gone through? If you had the choice.
There's a
I
lot of like booing
like,
and
I
like,
don't know if this is
jeering
the
as you're
right
saying
audience.
this, like, shut up, go back to the fight, and then but like as you are saying this, there are a few devils in the stands that like kind of like just tilt their head at that, like, and seem to have at least some thoughts on that. Like,
Yeah.
huh,
She says,
okay. And you see that.
you may believe you do not have a choice. But all plays can be rewritten, as so can the script, and as so can yours. So can anyone's. And she like levels her eyes, like her violet eyes, on my mom.
He stands up as you're giving your speech, and he just says to all of you, well done. As a devil of my word, of course, you are free to choose Chantel's fate, although it seems you already have. Your mentor has returned to you, and you are all free to go. We'll return you exactly to where you were.
She does like a deep bow. She says, "You have ever been a gracious host." And you like a little wry smile.
If you ever need help in the future, and you have many conflicts on your realm, I'm more than happy to offer aid in exchange for, of course, probably something insignificant.
Good sire, you know that one of the greatest necromancers of the world still walks the earth. I am sure you know his name, and I am sure that you are unafraid to utter it. What could you possibly help us with such a grand adversary walking the earth? What could you possibly want from him, were he to fall in battle? Surely one such as him would not concern you, grand and handsome as you are. My my thought would be that you wouldn't even have to choose. You, as a friend of mine once said, often take what you wish. But I can understand how that could be boring for you. A jape.
If you want my help, just ask for it.
I would not tell you what to do or pull you into intrigues that would be beneath you.
Then I leave that offer with all of you. And literally in front of all four of you appears a devil contract that says like, hey, if I can literally burn this item to make a deal to get aid in exchange for fill in blank to be determined later.
That's an awful way to do a contract.
Oh, it's not valid in any way, shape, or form. But I'm giving you the physical item that says if I want to take up this offer, I ping this thing.
Symbolic. Yeah, that's cool.
Mhm.
Devil's contract Mad Libs.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Guys, what do I put in for adverb?
Fartily.
Your
fartily soul.
My concerns are with my realm and its dealings and running, but again, you've had an impressive display here. I would be interested to see all of you again. And even looks at Valen and is like, I ain't mad.
Valen gives him a salute with the Holy Avenger and then holds up the Archdevil's horn head and says, I'm taking this with me.
It's a gift. Take it. You know, actually, a epic deed such as that does deserve an actual reward. And with lightning speed, just flings a coin at that devil's head, and then as it connects, the whole thing turns to solid gold.
Okay.
While I'm sad to lose an Archduke, I recognize that if he was felled by you, then clearly we need a stronger replacement. But to the victors go the spoils.
Your kindness knows no bounds, obviously.
We will hang it on the wall.
It's like 50 pounds of gold. It's fucking huge.
Good thing it was Valen holding it, not Bella. It was just like
no, straight up, like I didn't bring this up during the fight. One of his abilities is called Worth Your Weight in Gold, and he just petrifies people and turns them into gold. It is not an action. He just can do it. He's like, fuck you.
That's horrifying. That's...
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
So
no, my intent was to hang this up in the Temple of Tempest, and I might do that now, but I'm going to be like, but guys, it's solid gold. A little something for the delivery would be nice.
Yeah, it's got to be worth thousands.
Yeah.
And he says, well, I believe our business here is concluded. Well done.
Thank you.
And he looks over at Falcalor and says, dismiss them. And the green and yellow robe devil just stands up and goes, says nothing, just waves a hand, and the five of you vanish, and stagger back into Waterdeep Cell, as a bunch of concerned guards and Magi and Lady Silverhand have all just started casting spells in a reaction to this thing. Like, weapons have come out. Lady Silverhand just warded the entire area with protection spells. Like, you see Onthar has like charged his like warhammer and is like ready, and everyone just stops and stares.
Just picturing us rolling in. Odette is bloodied. Bella is perforated with holes. Fallon is holding a giant golden skull. We're just like, hey guys, what's up?
That's the exact scene, because you literally like you can do the math and realize like it's been about a second since when you disappeared, and they like reacted to what happened there. And Lady Silverhand just looks at everything and goes, what just happened?
So
But the general is with us.
Slush
Yes.
from like the ice wall and be like, hell is hot.
You say that, and she immediately just and drops at 9th level Dispel Magic to like just take care of any lingering effects. You feel it like literally just resonate through your body like almost
we
like
need to
bass
quarantine
speakers concussive
y'all.
blast. And she's like, tell me everything, and we'll cut there.
Oh,
That's perfect.
Well done. Well done indeed.
Once again, Bella's main contribution was she didn't die.
you did some amazing things. So those were, you saved everybody.
Yeah, you might have saved the lives of literally every
real
ghost.
Good, like real good contribution Bella had this fight.
That counterspell was exactly what needed to happen.
Clutch.
But yeah, so fun fact: if you ever play a super high level warlock, Bella. I'm sorry, you're not a fiend warlock. One of their abilities is called Hurled Through Hell, and they can literally just take a person. It's so fucking cool. They can just take a person wherever they are and be like, here, grab them and just shuck them through like the layers of hell, and then they go insane.
That I think was dare I speak its name, a fourth ed rule for like it may have been warlock, it may have been called something different, but I actually think it was a warlock. But they're like, you just do this. But of course, it was like World of Warcraft, a slow tabletop game, so it like didn't quite have that.
I thought 4th edition still had some little things in it that I actually enjoyed.
A little.
One of them, I believe, that for warlocks, eye bite was a triggered counterattack.
Ooh.
When you got hit, you could use your reaction to hit him with eye bite.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, there are a couple of things here and there, but
let's see, 13 advantage points for the end of the night. We're at 2145 out of 22. We got to raise that number again. Hell yeah.
hell yeah.
Well, that is it for us tonight.
So close.
I'll be back on Thursday. I'm doing more heisting shenanigans, and our players are going to check out some weird, bittersweet nostalgia vibes that are coming out of a graveyard. I'm sure it's nothing that's going to really be concerning. But yeah, that'll be Neverember's Enigma. Different game entirely. This is high octane action. That one, we did 11 sessions and had one attack roll because they are playing political machinations and asymmetrical warfare, and they are doing fantastic. But tune in and check that out on Thursday. That's all I got. I'll be here back to run some more Veilbreakers after that. Anybody else got anything?
I'm probably going to reach out for check interest. I've been doing a lot of Dark Souls. Darkest Dungeon 2 that I'm having a blast with despite all of the negative reviews. So I might stream some of that just to show how goddamn fun that game is.
Is it good or better than
different?
Than the different. Okay.
Yes. It is much if I oddly enough, if you've played Slay the Spire, which is a deck building roguelike, it's very similar because now instead of having a longer term with long negative, possible permanent negative side effects. Every run is contained, and what you buy with upgrades is shit that's possible to find on your run. So much more like Slay the Spire, where every run, all your people start at level 0. And so as you go through, they're much longer runs, and you unlock different things. But
So
I'm having
you
a lot
don't
of fun.
have a billion different barbarians. Just
Yeah,
like
no,
waiting.
because there's no permadeath. You get one of every character.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, you can't like upgrade. I want to upgrade my weapons and my armor. No, you can't do that between fights.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
But yeah,
Darkest Dungeon 1, 4 jesters. Let's roll. Perfect party, no notes.
yeah.
But no, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
Just my usual spiel that if you're not already part of the Discord, you should join it. And not tomorrow, but a week from tomorrow will be our next monthly community night, which is typically a movie night that we do in the Discord, and
Hell yeah.
everybody gets to watch whatever movie double feature that I pick that's loosely attached by a theme of some kind. Ruled by whatever the whims of my heart are, and most of it is us heckling it in chat. Like typed chat while we watch the movie is the appeal. So sometimes the movies are good, sometimes the movies are very bad, and those are kind of more fun. So you should join the Discord.
I've got some. It's going to be Philly Fringe Festival in Philadelphia. That is, it's like I think it's over 700, maybe more. Just theatrical productions being put on. I'll be doing improvised Shakespeare stuff. It's called Nothing But Roaring, and I will start posting stuff about that at Comedy Showgates on Instagram and Facebook if you are in the area. If not, worry not.
Nice. Anybody else? Going once? Going twice? Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna raid ADHD Adventures. ADH Adventures, right? That's actually how it's funnier when they spell it. It's not good written. Yeah, you'll
We've
see.
rated them before.
So they are a cool group, and they are currently playing D&D. So we're gonna hop on over to them, say hi, throw them a follow, check in, do some cool stuff, and just support the community. With that, we're gonna head out. So you're gonna see the thanks for watching screen, and I'm gonna turn the music back on for you guys, because the music rocks. There we go. With that, we'll see y'all in a few weeks. Have a good night.